Oh my God! बाप रे, चल रहा है अपना स्ट्रीम। मेरा को बहुत डर लग रहा था सुरेश जी। थैंक यू सर।
तो वायर निकल के मैं तेरे को बोला था ब्लो करने के लिए।
ब्लो
वैसा
करने के लिए आप बहुत बोलते हैं, लेकिन अभी कैसे करें मैं सर? मेरे को डर लग गया, मेरा कंप्यूटर में ब्लू स्क्रीन आ गया, दो ब्लू स्क्रीन। बट मैंने कर दिया ठीक उसको, पता नहीं कैसा। माय सबसे बेस्ट टेक्निकल शुरू जी विद सुरेश
thank you. It's so nice to be here and so wonderful to be here right now. And when it's completely waiting for this for a long time. मैंने आपके लिए एक मैसेज भी छोड़ दिया था इंस्टाग्राम में।
क्या था आपका मैसेज?
वही कि बेड़िया।
है ना? कैसे बात करते तुम्ही? एनीवे, गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन, गुड इवनिंग हरामी चैट। तो दैट्स वन पर्सन आई सेड कि मेरा कंप्यूटर में प्रॉब्लम है, शायद मैं स्टार्ट नहीं करेगा। somebody said don't worry होजे, आई लव यू।
ओह, ऐसे लोग होना चाहिए जो पॉजिटिविटी बढ़ाएं और जो लोगों का मदद करने के लिए हमेशा तैयार रहें।
एकदम इधर
ऐस
टच किया मेरे को सुरेश, इधर।
वो मैंने भी उस दिन टच किया था, लेकिन आई डोंट नो, तूने मेरा हाथ हटा दिया।
हाँ, वो पैसे नहीं देना इसलिए।
अच्छा ठीक है।
सुरेश, गुड टू हैव यू बैक सर। हाउ आर यू फीलिंग एंड हाउ डिड द वीक गो? क्या क्या किया?
ए,
थोड़ा टाइम पास जब तक सिरिल आ जाता है तब तक।
I did say it has been a wonderful week. As I told you last week, I did tell you mention about that film Asik, about that jinn.
You're sick?
I'm not sick. That film's title is Asik.
Oh,
Oh, about
speaking of
jinns.
gin
Jinns.
and
The
whiskey.
form changer. Form changer.
Sir,
Oh,
should we
we
keep
like
him
to
on
hear
mute
you.
only for this whole stream?
He
We
gets
get more
upset
views
nowadays.
like that.
No, don't do that. Last time he got really upset. So,
Ladies and
ah,
gentlemen, two, I was going to say the one and only, but the two and only are here. We know your mic is unmuted now, Cyril. पता है सबको। ये सब
how old are you?
एवरेज
ये
एज है
होजे
एग्जैक्टली 65 है एवरेज एज है।
होजे तेरा शक्ल मतलब कुछ किया है क्या तूने खास आज?
नहीं, मैंने कुछ नहीं किया।
हाँ,
खास
खास किया था। अच्छा सुरेश 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 सुरेश
बोलिए सर।
मैंने
तो
आई जस्ट वांट टू फर्स्ट कंग्रेचुलेट होजे, क्योंकि फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल from his car being infected by ants, now there are rats. Sir, congratulations on the upgrade.
People are saying मिक हैमस्टर वो थोड़ा पैसा सेव।
सर वो मिक हैमस्टर थोड़ी देखा था, वो
ए,
मिक बैंडिकोट देखा था।
वो इतना छोटा चूहा, लेकिन मुझे रैट इज ओके ना, द चूहा इज फाइन ना।
मैं ठीक है।
फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल सुरेश जी, आपने सही 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 बोल दिया अभी कि हम होजे के बारे में बात करें कि अरे वो चूहा गिरा उसके गाड़ी, लेकिन उन्होंने सोचा कि वो गाड़ी रुका नहीं, उसने जो चूहा, he was only crossing the road and Jose is taking the चूहा ahead. और चूहा रिक्शा पकड़ के वापस आना पड़ेगा।
ऐसा प्लुच करके आवाज कुछ नहीं आया ना?
नहीं सर,
नहीं, वो ऐसा वो कभी
डॉक्टर के पास जाना पड़ेगा।
चूहा लीपा। Anyway,
चूहा लीपा। नमस्कार।
आप करो आपका नमस्कार। मैं इधर आया बोलने के लिए कि सबसे बेस्ट लोग दुनिया में हमारे साथ आज नहीं आ पाए, तो भी आप सुरेश
सर, also consistency, ये जोक जब हम 4 साल था सर, 4 साल।
and Cyril Dabrio.
And once again, let me do
Namaskar.
And ladies and gentlemen, do not forget to put your hands together for the one and only Hoezaay.
Hoezaay Kawako.
You know how Suresh used to mock me before saying Mr. Internet and all? Same way, Cyril is becoming very powerful now on Instagram. उसका message में वो मैसेज डालता है उधर, he gets more likes on his message than my videos got totally. ये
Guys, listen, okay. Hoezaay ji, as your friend, let me sort this out. Harami log, whenever I post a comment and Hoezaay, please keep on liking my comments. Just keep on liking them.
Listen, I'm scared to press buttons on my computer now. You know why? I started it up and I got my screen split in half and I got one blue screen this side, one blue screen that side. That's never happened before.
Oh, but that's what.
Oh.
But I told you not to buy that brand, which is not. It doesn't. He went and bought it, and instead of buying Intel, he bought something called
भाई
Bintel.
मेरे को बहुत डर लग रहा है Bintel, हाँ?
अभी
लेकिन
तक चल रहा है, I think, लेकिन हाँ.
I'm scared. मैं कुछ फिल्टर को टच किया तो अभी तो चल रहा है.
मत कर. I mean,
नहीं
you're
करेंगे.
looking the way you look now naturally is perfect. Don't use any filter, please.
आज फिल्टर मत यूज करना अपने
आज use filter मत use. मत कर.
अरे मैं आई
Oh, गया.
तुम लोग कैसी?
आ गया. Oh no.
बिल्कुल ठीक आंटी जी, आप कैसी हैं?
थोड़ा
बर्फ
change हो
आंटी.
गया, ये बर्फ change.
बर्फ
But,
जी आ गया.
पकोड़ा लहसुन से बोनी हो गए लिए 100th एपिसोड के लिए अंकित और साइरस. मतलब सपना हम लोग देख सकते हैं ना, देख सकते हैं एटलीस्ट, मतलब सपना.
ए होजे जी.
अरे अंकित मुझे फोन किया था, बोल रहे थे
रुको
सॉरी
रुको,
होजे अलाउ नहीं कर
किसने
रहे. हाँ.
बोला?
तो सुरेश मैं क्या बोल रहा था?
शिवेश बोल रहा है भाई लोग steadily reaching 100, great growing, lots of love, keep rocking.
Okay. Oh God, no. मैडम जी,
हाँ बोलिए मज.
मैं आपको मतलब एक पोल डालना पड़ेगा.
पोल.
बाप रे यार.
हमारा जो 100
परमिशन
एपिसोड
लेना पड़ेगा
नहीं ऐसा नहीं
BMC से.
हमारा 100 एपिसोड पे
Yes, sir.
क्या आप लोग अच्छा लगेगा कि हम तीनों एक साथ पे बैठ के काम ये शो करो?
वो बेड पे
हाँ,
दे,
बेड
इससे
पे.
इसका एक्स्ट्रा
बेड भी नहीं,
नहीं,
बेड
ये
के-
आपका
बेड
ये
के, बेड
fantasy
के, बेड
stream
के.
ऐसा नहीं
बेड
चलेगा.
बेड भी चलेगा सर.
Hey, listen, somebody named Justin has sent a super chats and they've written something. They're trying to get me to trigger everybody's Google devices at home.
They want to
Smart
say-
idea. Okay, Google. I'll go one step further.
I'll do it.
Alexa.
Alexa, stop listening to this stream.
Oh, no, it-
Or
Okay,
start
Google.
right now.
Okay, Google, set alarm for 6 a.m.
Alexa.
My Google did it.
Stop.
Okay, Alexa, delete all
I was playing
passwords.
some music. Shut up. Anyway, she can't do that,
I
thankfully.
guess I'm waking up at 6 a.m.
Bloody idiot. Okay. तो formalities are done. Time pass
नहीं,
हो गया.
वन सेकेंड सिरिल साहब, आप बहुत अच्छे आदमी हैं. इसके लिए आपने जो अभी हुआ उसके बारे में ध्यान नहीं दिया. इतना अच्छा लगा मुझे. आप जैसे स्वीट मनुष्य आज भी इस दुनिया में कायम रहे. और मुझे ये कहना है सर जी कि आप कुछ बोल रहे थे कि लास्ट स्ट्रीम आपने ऑडियंस से पूछा कि उनको क्या चाहिए कि कहाँ हम लोग साथ में, तीनों लोग साथ में करें क्या नहीं. उस वक्त होजे ने गिनोना हरकत करके कुछ आपके जो बेड के बेड को
होजे
हटाकर
हमेशा हरकत है.
नहीं वो सर वो हलकट है.
Anyway, so basically Cyril was trying to ask what? Cyril was trying to ask, should we do the stream together, the 100th episode? Should we
Yes.
be there together, you know,
Are we
somewhere
अच्छा in a certain place.
in a certain place? Yeah.
Like in one place, not a bed, Jose, like you.
आइडिया तो मुझे अच्छी लगी.
हाँ.
ट्राई करी.
नहीं, थोड़ा ऐसा
तो try
बलून
करी.
सब रख के ऐसा फैनफेयर वाला टाइप.
हाँ,
है ना?
फैनफेयर,
मे बी
मंके,
केक भी होना चाहिए, काट लेते हैं.
केक भी केक, हाँ, और टॉपलेस. Sorry, I mean, oh sorry.
एंड नॉमिनेट कि हम लोग ये शो लास्ट 100th एपिसोड हम लोग को साहूकार के घर पे करना चाहिए.
ये साहूकार का घर मस्त है यार.
साइरस
हाँ.
साहूकार, आप अगर आप हैं तो प्लीज आ जाइए. क्लिक द
ठीक है, मैं इसका बुकिंग करते हैं साइरस के घर पे.
ओके,
हाँ.
एक सेकंड ना तुम लोग. चमाइला यश मंडवकर सेज होजे लुकिंग क्यूट. वो मैंने ही भेजा था मैसेज. मेरा ही नाम है यश. थैंक यू यश. यश, आई एग्री विथ यू. ये साली.
ये बर्फ आंटी वापस आया तू. मैंने बोला ना तेरे औकात पे फ्रिज पे है, अंदर ही बैठ.
मेरा फिल्टर जो है ना पेडरोड वाइब्स है. तुम्हारा फिल्टर बैंड्रा वाला वाइब्स है.
मैम प्लीज, पेडरोड नहीं.
कैनेडी मैडम आपके ऊपर पिक्चर भी बना रहा.
फिल्टर
हाँ.
रियली इज.
आई नो, कैनेडी मैडम आपके ऊपर पिक्चर भी बना रहे हैं, अनुराग कश्यप कैनेडी करके.
अनफॉर्चूनेटली वी नो इट्स.
और बोलिए सुरेश जी.
ओह, मजा आ गया. हाँ, सॉरी क्या?
Can you guys
ये
focus for a
होजे जी,
second? 1
आप
minute?
आप कुछ बोल रहा था
ए
अभी, तो प्लीज।
साली रुक कुतरे
ए,
पुबाली says
ऐसा
love you
नहीं बात
guys so
करना
much
है।
पुबाली
Bali,
पुबाली
Bali, $1,000.
उबाली
पुबाली पुबाली
आपको बहुत
एक मिनट
बहुत लव दे रहे हैं।
वो ₹1,000
हाँ, उधर ही जाते, क्योंकि होजे हमको
बराबर
देते नहीं कुछ।
बराबर
एग्जैक्टली
होप्स
दिस इज
देते हैं, लेकिन
जैकली।
होप्स
अरे क्या फुल कैरेक्टर में सर सुपर्ब
होजे
लिपस्टिक तो वो
आपको
एक्चुअली पहन रहा है
आपको
एवरीथिंग गेमिंग
पसीना क्यों आ रहा है?
क्योंकि आप हसीना है तो मेरे को अरे
ओह,
पसीना है थैंक यू सुरेश मैंने ने मेरे को सिखाया एवरी ओ नो फन नाउ नो फन यार ए
सो
चल
वियर्ड।
चल एवरीथिंग गेमिंग थैंक यू सो मच कितना स्वीट हो आप परेश थोर सेज नर्वस 90s चल रहा है होप जल्दी सेंचुरी हो जाए सुरेश कुछ क्रिकेटिंग टर्म्स है क्या
यहाँ बिल्कुल, लेकिन हमें कोई नर्वसनेस नहीं है, सिर्फ साहब हमें स्ट्रीम से नहीं, गाली से डर लगता है।
गॉडी हाउ यू
ओह
बेटा, मैंने बुलाया था कल ना, तो आपने
आई जस्ट रियलाइज मैम आप इंट्रोडक्शन दीजिए कि क्या डिस्क्रिप्शन में वो लिंक वगैरह आप बोल दीजिए मैम क्यों हंस रहे हैं आप सर उनको बोलने दीजिए मैम आप बोल दीजिए आप बोलिए
मेरे बल्ब पे चेंज करेगा
अच्छा ठीक है गो टू द डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ दिस वीडियो वहां पे एक लिंक मिलेगा जूम रूम मिलेगा अंदर आ जाइए वहां पे बैठ जाइए एंड विल पुल यू इन ओह थोड़ा आंख में गया वी विल टेल अस योर गोस्ट स्टोरीज
ओह गॉड
अभिषेक बोलती एक तिल होता है फेस पे सिरिल मडोना लगती
ओह
ओह
हम्म।
अम्मा दोना सुरेश remember अम्मा दोना
मादोना
okay here we go our first caller of the day is going to be with us for the
ओह
DTC
क्राइस्ट,
ghosty
पेट
experience
दुख रहा है, सिरिल मत कर भाई साहब।
मेरा सिर दुख
गर्मी
रहा है
कर मैं अभी चाय पी रहे।
go to the description of this video click the link अंदर आइए और अपना घोस्टी स्टोरीज बताइए यस मैं थोड़ा
गोष्ठी
टाइमर
गोष्ठी।
चेक करेगा मेरा कंप्यूटर स्टार्ट नहीं हो रहा था टाइमर छोड़ो भाई वो घर पे रहेगा जय आई बिन अभी these कार्टून्स दे कंफर्म्ड है 3:30 इन द मॉर्निंग मैं जय को
ओह,
मैसेज भेज सकते हैं क्या 3:30 आफ्टरनून
ओह,
कि आप फ्री
देख
हो
रहे हैं ना सुरेश जी
वो
क्या
बैठा
बोल
है
रहे
क्या
हैं?
फ्री बैठा है घर पे
हाँ, कौन कौन?
जय जय लानी
हाँ,
कैन जस्ट रैंडमली कॉल पीपल ना
एक
क्या
सेकंड,
देख रहे
ट्राइंग
सीरियल
टू
डीटीसी गोष्ठी एक्सपीरियंस
गोष्ठी गोष्ठी देखिए, डीटी डीटी
अरे
डीटीसी आ
डीटीसी
गया, डीटीसी आ गया।
सर कैसे हैं आप जस्ट टू प्रूव इट यू कैन यू होल्ड अप टुडेस न्यूज़पेपर जस्ट किडिंग
Oh,
मयूर
you have to.
अय्यर ब्रिंग बैक हबूबू प्लीज ठीक है
Hi,
हबीबी
what
कम
are
टू
you
दुबई
doing?
यतिन नायक जोशी जी एंड फ्रेंड्स यतिन थैंक यू सो मच यार गुड इवनिंग सर किधर से
Gurgaon.
अरे जोर से कुछ सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है
Sorry.
Yet,
you'll have to come
I
closer
can
to your
hear
mic
you.
bro
Okay, sorry. Can you hear me now?
sadly no बहुत सॉफ्ट है सब लोग सो रहे हैं क्या घर पे
नहीं यार, I'm trying to speak as loud as possible.
इज वेरी सॉफ्ट गाय,
yeah,
सॉफ्ट
How
पर्सन।
is
he
आपका
was
that
there ना।
पर्सनालिटी
तो?
बहुत सॉफ्ट है।
पहले भी स्ट्रीम में आए थे ना एक बार।
नहीं bro.
एक बार बोलो
first-
हाला
Sorry,
हाला
bro.
हाला हाला
Holla, 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 holla.
is that decent
हाला।
chat you guys can hear him right I
हाला।
think ठीक है
इट्स
चलो
ओके, इट्स ओके, इट्स ओके, ओके
Decent,
गाइस,
yeah,
वन
okay.
सेकंड, बाकी लोग थोड़ा सा कम क्लोजर टू योर स्पीकर्स बस। सर डीटी डीटीसी हो टू यू।
All right, so I'll start the story.
पहले
Uh,
इससे पहले रेटिंग देना पड़ेगा सर।
और आपका नाम भाई
uh, असली नाम या फिर ऐसी कोई भी नाम?
बट
है?
फेस आपका असली है तो
अच्छा, मतलब ये ऐसा कुछ कहानी
ठीक
है।
है जो भी आप बोल दो कोई नहीं
Kanvit.
वेलकम वेलकम सर
Okay, so rating I'd say around 6 on 10 because
6 on
it's
10.
not very scary.
ओ नो
Okay. So
सुनाइए
this happened with my dad a while back. Basically, my dad used to work in the government, union government, and Delhi में रह रहे थे उस टाइम पे हम लोग. So एक दिन जुलाई की बात थी when he was coming back from office to home. And जुलाई में मतलब evening में and बहुत ही मतलब गर्मी टाइप की थी. So So he was sitting on the window seat in the bus, and बहुत ही भीड़ थी बस में. So like he was sitting in the window seat, and उनके side वाला जो seat था, it was empty. So after a while, he felt as if someone was sitting next to him. And when that person, this person was completely like wearing a black cloak, basically, and the bus was crowded, by the way. So it's not like a khali bus tha, but the bus was crowded, and there was this black cloaked figure which sat next to my dad, and वो बैठता है, and my dad felt very like cold सा, chill सा vibe coming, like chill सा kind of cold air coming, emanating from this cloaked figure. And so बैठा हुआ है, and थोड़ी देर बाद next stop आता है, and लोग चढ़ते हैं बस पे. So again बहुत ही crowded है, बहुत सारे लोग चढ़े, and so a person tries to sit next to my dad, but my dad doesn't notice क्योंकि वो बाहर देख रहे थे खिड़की के. और वो बंदा, मतलब ना, कुछ टाइम बाद वो बंदा मेरे डैड को बोलते कि आप मुझे धक्का क्यों मार रहे हो. सो माय डैड वाज लाइक कि मैंने कोई धक्का नहीं मारा आपको. तो वो कह रहे कि मैं बार बार बैठने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ, पर मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कोई धक्का मार रहा है. एंड मतलब माय डैड वाजंट पुशिंग दैट गाय, एंड ही वाज, सो माय डैड सेड कि यहाँ पे कोई बैठा हुआ है, शायद वो मार रहे होंगे धक्का. तो कहते हैं यहाँ पे कोई भी नहीं बैठा हुआ. So basically, like, nobody could see that black cloaked figure sitting next to my dad. And I forgot to mention one thing, I'm really sorry. But जैसे बस चल रही थी, तो my dad kind of his hand touched the other person's hand, right? क्योंकि they're sitting side by side. So my dad felt like a very cold, बिल्कुल like chilled, जैसे ice को छू लिया. तो उनको वैसा लगा when he touched, like when his fingers kind of touched him. So yeah, but anyway, so when that guy tried to sit, but he couldn't sit because someone was pushing him, and is this cloaked figure which nobody else in the entire bus could see. And मतलब yeah, so फिर बहुत लोगों ने ऐसे कहा कि हाँ ये तो धक्का नहीं मार रहे थे, because people saw, like people who were standing in the like bus का beach वाला part, they could see my dad was just looking outside the window and not like pushing anyone or doing anything. But so सब लोग कहते हैं यहाँ पे कोई भी नहीं बैठा हुआ, but this person felt like he was being pushed by someone, so he couldn't sit. So
Wait.
that, yeah.
You're saying this was this in the daylight, like in the night, or?
It was in the evening, so somewhere around like 5:36, or July की बात है. So it was very like humid and hot in Delhi, but still this person or whatever figure, it was emanating this cold air, but only my dad could feel
Only
it.
your dad could see and feel that.
Yeah.
Now, two questions I have to ask you. I mean, first, it's a very creepy story, but two, I want to ask you. One, he was emitting cool breeze.
Yeah.
Hot Delhi bus, I would let that entity sit near me. It would be really nice to start off with.
But
second thing, do you think, and I'm asking you because I think it's damn creepy and it's amazing, do you think that maybe your dad said this because he didn't want anyone to sit near him?
No, my dad was very like chupchap se, so he didn't
Oh,
mind.
shit. Oh my God, that's damn creepy. Did he ever say
But
it again?
also he didn't complain because चलो ठीक है ठंड अपना तो काम हो रहा है,
ninja.
And that is
but
creepy.
he didn't try to find out anything, or he just stopped के उतर गया वहां से, ऐसे हो गया.
So
He didn't try to find out.
His stop came, like my dad's stop came a few, like maybe 2 or 3 stops later. But my dad was kind of unbothered by it because so this is a bit disturbing, but he's kind of used to this kind of shit happening to him. So, yeah.
I see dead people.
Yeah.
Oh my God, freaky. Thanks for sharing that with us, bro.
Thank you for sharing, man. That is actually pretty freaky. And we've discussed this before. We've discussed where spirits are on public transportation, and then they don't pay the bus ticket and they just take a free ride. We've had this discussion before, Ian, but thank you for sharing that one.
Thank you, sir. Interesting.
Never taking a DTC bus again.
Boni hoge really. Thank you, sir. Have a good one.
Thank you.
The thing is, Hoezaay didn't relate to this story because उसके life पे कभी bus पे बैठा नहीं.
घर
एक्सेप्ट
से
वन टाइम जो एक वीडियो शूट करने के लिए, तो
हाँ
हाँ बस इतना ही टाइम.
As
सर
someone
डीटीसी
who
बस है, पब्लिक बस है.
as someone who drove a bus for 3 years of my life, I resent this sentiment. It was not a fine. It was not a public transport thing. We had bought a bus because we thought we'd save some money on transport. But anyway, that's
Nice.
nice.
Nice, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all we have, folks, today. Thank you. Good
Thanks for
night.
watching.
That is a good story. And a good story.
That's it. You just leave it at that cliffhanger.
Yeah, don't say
Suresh.
anything
Yeah.
after that.
Suresh is the one-line critique.
Yeah.
That was a good story.
Bhook lagi. Abhishek
Hey,
says that's why I prefer flight over DTDC buses.
ये फ्लाइट
नहीं
में
बाबा, आपने स्नेक्स ऑन अ प्लेन कभी देखा क्या लाइफ पे? नहीं जाना था. सब ट्रांसपोर्टेशन डेंजरस है.
Vivek Geo says great going, guys. Guys, great going. Saturday evening is best evening of the week. Thanks. That's all he said. And yeah. And back over. Oh, what did I do? Oh no, I deleted his super chat by mistake.
What?
How do I undo that? I'm sorry, Abhishek.
That's okay, as long as the money comes.
Yeah.
If you delete, the money doesn't come
How do
apparently.
I
No?
undo this? अरे कई सारे it is
बिट
no
करेंसी
undo.
हो रहा है इधर.
Undo नहीं है.
तो अंडू
नहीं,
गुंडू
undo.
क्या कर रहे हो?
अभिषेक इसलिए हम आपके लिए गाना गाएंगे because I deleted your super chat.
अरे
हो हो हो
ओहो
सुरेश
हो
no नहीं सब लोग एक एक करके गाएंगे. पहले मैं, उसके बाद सिरिल, उसके बाद आप सुरेश जी. रेडी?
ओके
हो
ओहो
कॉपीराइट ना, थोड़ा संभाल के भाई.
Excuse me, होसे जी मैं आपसे
ये
बात
वॉल्टर
करना है.
है ये वॉल्टर मुत
वॉल्टर बॉल क्या?
मुत
वॉल्टर
सॉरी
बॉल. ये जो स्ट्रीम है ना होसे जी, ये गोस्ट स्टोरी का स्ट्रीम है. जो लोग हमको गोष्ठी स्टोरीज कहते हैं, और आप पूरा टाइम पास करते हैं इधर. हाँ, सीरीज कैसे लेगा, सब लेगी ये स्ट्रीम. आप ऐसे टाइम पास करते हैं इधर. सॉरी मैं आपको बोलना था, आप बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहा था लास्ट फ्राइडे, लेकिन ये
मैं चुहा का फिल्टर लेके इधर ये सब कर रहे.
तेरा वॉइस को क्या शक्ल और
Sorry,
वॉइस
I mean, I saw bear.
ओके बाय बाय, वही बोलना था.
Thank you, जी. सौम्या,
Hi.
welcome.
Hello.
I know you're thinking ये मैं किधर फंस गया, but this is the right place. How are you?
Yeah, kind of right place, wrong place, doesn't matter.
Somya, are you a singer?
No.
You have the perfect echo vibe happening in the room that you're singing. You say anything, it'll sound musical.
and it's bright
Yeah,
daylight
that's
outside.
because this is a little bit a large flat and it is almost empty. I just moved here 2 months back.
क्या flex किया,
And-
large flat है. This is the size of my entire house. What do you see in the frame?
Well,
It's very sad.
Soumya,
yeah,
किधर
by
से?
the way, yeah, sorry.
किधर से बोल रहे हो?
London.
No, I'm from Germany.
Germany.
Ooh, very
Guten
nice.
Tag, guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Audio bro. हाँ. तो टेक इट अवे सर, क्या रेटिंग देंगे आप अपना?
Rating तो कुछ खास नहीं है actually. It happened very recently, just last Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, and well, जब हुआ था, अगर वो टाइम पे मैं नरेट करता था तब का रेटिंग होता अराउंड 10 on 10, but right now, yeah, since I'm narrating it from the past, I would give it a 5 on 10, nothing big.
Okay,
But
okay.
anyways, I'd like to share my experience. So just to give a background, this place where I live in, it's sort of a very remote village, and the population here is hardly 500 people. It's a very small town to the east of Frankfurt. And before this, I used to live in the city called Cologne, and I went there last weekend to have a party with my friends. But unfortunately, after I reached there, I felt very sick and I wasn't able to do the party. So we just rather sit and chat around all night. But I kept feeling more sick. And on Sunday morning, I sort of felt a little better. So I returned that day. But by the time I reached home, it was around 9-ish. The daylight was still there. I reached home. I was feeling very tired. I barely ate anything and I immediately fell asleep. Around maybe 1 a.m. or 2 a.m., I started to feel immensely thirsty, and so I woke up. I came to the kitchen and I fed some water, and I was drinking the water. I was drinking it slowly, and I was standing just in front of the entrance to the kitchen, to this room, to this near this table where I'm sitting, and I was
Okay.
drinking. And just opposite this is this window. Initially, I was staring at this particular chair. I was staring at this chair. It was just empty. I mean, it's dark. Only the kitchen light was on, and the light was falling. And I was staring at the chair and drinking the water. Suddenly, my eyes fell on the window, and on the reflection, I saw a huge black figure. And I was shocked at that instant. I saw a very huge black figure, and then immediately I looked at the chair was empty. And when I again looked at the figure, its head suddenly turned towards me, and it opened its eyes, and it was red. I dropped
What?
the bottle. I ran to my bedroom, and suddenly the temperature started to drop, and I started to feel extremely cold. I did not know what happened, and I grabbed my phone. I wanted to turn on the lights. At that moment of panic, I could not find the light switch of my room. I started to turn on the torchlight of my phone. I was pressing the button, but suddenly my phone also stopped working. I don't know what was happening. And I don't know, because of the panic attack, I fell asleep. Next day, when I woke up, I found the water bottle was next to my bed. But I remembered that I had dropped the water bottle here in the kitchen itself. So I don't know how it happened. Maybe it was a dream, maybe not. I don't know what happened. And because of these thoughts, I felt extremely sick that I did not go to work for the next 2 days. So that was my experience. I'm not sure whether it was a dream or whether something happened or not.
But how
Dr.
are
Suresh.
you feeling now?
I'm a little better. I mean, after the 2-3 days, I'm feeling better. It was just a bad experience, I guess. Maybe because of some of the medicines I took, maybe some reaction, I guess.
Probably because sometimes when you're not been keeping well, and especially when you come back to a place where you're alone over there, obviously it could have been a dream. But I'm not dismissing the fact that you went there to the kitchen, opened the fridge. एक तो
Hmm.
cold रहेगा तो ठंडा पानी नहीं पीने का.
Uh,
So then perhaps, but sometimes when it happens even now, but that's because especially on Saturdays when I hear so much of ghost stories. In the night when I have to go refill my bottle of water to the kitchen,
mhm.
I see on the window panes something
Cyril.
going by. Then I realize it's me.
Yeah.
So I'm walking, you know. So sometimes it's your own shadow that has gone there. In the night, the shadows are they have got a really funny play. But
Yeah.
yeah, but now I just hope that you have been sleeping well after that incident.
Yeah,
Everything
yeah,
is
after
fine
that, I
with you.
mean, the first 2 days were a little bit troublesome, but right now I'm fine. In fact, tomorrow I'm going back to India. I'm traveling back to India
Hey,
tomorrow.
welcome
Ah,
back, bhai.
welcome
Ajab,
back.
Welcome back.
bhai.
One
And the
time
Ajab.
other
flight,
news
yeah.
is that I'm
Meet you
getting
at the
engaged
airport.
on
Oh,
this
ho, ho,
Wednesday.
ho.
Hey,
Oh,
one
ho.
second, one second. Again, you didn't let him finish a very important statement. Sir, you're getting
Yeah,
engaged.
I'm getting
Arey,
engaged this Wednesday.
congratulations. Well done, guys. You heard it first here on Kan on something Kan Masti. Sorry.
Does she know about this?
What?
Is it a surprise?
Probably I will send her this clip after this.
Oh, you better hope she's
Arey,
not watching
baapre,
this show.
dangerous.
I wanted to watch it. It would be a surprise for her. Maybe
Oh
you
my
Congrats,
could send her a
bro.
God.
message.
Congrats.
You
Everybody
can,
drop some
Congratulations.
hearts.
yeah, you can put out a message over there.
Oh,
Yeah.
You can right now over here. You can just say whatever you want to say.
The chat is congratulating you anyway.
no, I
So
don't use YouTube actually directly.
Oh,
I'm focused on privacy issues. So
so
that's
by
okay.
next,
That's okay.
so we probably 1 more year to marriage, and after 2 years, we'll still be hopefully doing a version of Love Advice. You're more than welcome.
Let's
No,
hope
no,
you never
I don't
call
know.
us.
Your
I
marriage
like
is going to be amazing. You'll have one
that.
more person to share ghost stories with. So that's going to be cute.
Yeah.
Congrats, bro. Best of luck. Thanks for sharing with us.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much. See you around. Bye
Take care,
bye.
bro. Bye.
Bye bye.
But
See you. Bye.
डॉक्टर सुरेश जी
हम्म
आपने इसका जो वर्डिक कंक्लूजन नहीं किया कि क्या ये भूत था या ये स्लीप पैरालिसिस था या ये
थक
दोनों
गए भाई
मिक्स
साहब,
करके
थक गए ना, स्ट्रेस में.
हाँ
लेकिन
लेकिन वो तो ठीक है आप थक सकते हैं आप लेकिन ये जो फीवर वीवर कैसे आ गए
हम्म
साइकोलॉजिकल.
साइकोलॉजिकल हो सकता है, लेकिन यार ऐसे एक तो सुनसान जगहों में ऐसे कुछ शैडोज वैडोज दिखना अजीब बात नहीं है। वो
हाँ।
ट्रीज बाहर आउटसाइड द ट्रीज मस्ट हैव बीन मूविंग इन a particular manner, and
Correct, correct.
sometimes what happens is maybe a vehicle passed through and in between that छोटा gap ना you feel as if light आ गया.
हाँ, तो ऐसा
And
एक
Suresh, you've talked about this also, no? A new place, like for example, hotel room. He's in a new place,
Yeah.
so he's adjusting to it also.
yeah, yeah,
And when
yeah,
you go to a
yeah,
new
yeah.
place, you're always wondering कि कुछ है क्या इधर?
That's why you should always approach it like how animal approaches a new territory.
Go around
Yeah.
and pee everywhere.
Yeah, the thief climbed up like that, लेकिन thief को conjunctivitis था, तो उतर के वापस वो भी चला गया, आज मैं छुट्टी लेता हूँ करके.
हाँ, लाल है इसका.
सुरेश जी, क्या एनालिसिस दिया आपने तालियां?
Thank
और
you, thank you.
क्योंकि इनका शादी होने वाली है.
मेरी?
नहीं, आपका नहीं.
तेरी
उनका.
please. लड़ा ना मत.
क्या विशेश टिप्पणी आप देना चाहेंगे उनके लिए? 3 चीज जो उनको याद रखना चाहिए शादी
नहीं
में.
भाई, चीज मत खा ले.
चीज, दैट्स पॉइंट 1. ज्यादा चीज नहीं खाने का.
यार चीज नहीं खाने का. दूसरा, सिर्फ यस यस बोलना है हमेशा, और सॉरी बस.
हाँ.
And make sure she can hear these things.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
No, always चीज खाना है, always yes का बोलना है, always sorry बोलना है.
बस खत्म.
Sometimes एक ही सेंटेंस में तीनों वर्ड्स पे डालना है.
तालियां. क्या पैनल है? क्या बोलूं मैं?
क्या हीरा आदमी लोग आप, जो होजे के पीछे है.
मैं एक बात पूछना ही भूल गया कि जब कौन सा कलोन यूज कर रहे थे. Yeah.
मतलब?
He said that you had gone to Cologne.
Oh.
It's a real place in Germany. होजे. एक मूवी भी है
I'm
उसके
eating
नाम.
bread.
Anyway. क्या खा रहे थे होजे?
Bread. Just bread.
It's like, are you settling well kind of a joke. Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you.
सुरेश जी, आप on the ball. मुझे प्यूरल बोलना था, लेकिन आप on the ball है. होजे जी.
Oh my God, आंख में गया.
Sorry.
जरूर जी.
होजे जी, मैं क्या बोल रहे हैं अभी?
जरूर डी बोलिए.
आज का स्ट्रीम बहुत अच्छा स्टार्टिंग है, तो
Thank you sir.
दूसरा पेशेंट बुला दे अंदर, जो हमारे साथ
ठीक है.
कहानी
हम
शेयर
3
करेगा.
पेशेंट के साथ एक और पेशेंट.
I feel like this is no more ghost story. This has now become like a clinic.
This was never ghost stories.
Yeah,
What are you talking
yeah.
about?
With psychological
कुछ भी.
Oh yeah.
manifestations in their head.
Correct. We should have those kind of explanations ready today.
ठीक है.
You're
भाई
right.
बहन
Sir,
लोग.
I am ready.
Also, the very fact that this has happened last week and today he's flying down. I mean, tomorrow he's flying down to India. It could be the pre-engagement jitters also that caused him to see all these things.
Oh, correct, sir. Correct.
Rudna भी
And,
stress. He's getting married. It's the funeral.
pre-marriage, pre-engagement stress.
Yeah.
No, I don't think
होता है.
I also want to tell him that the best way to propose to or surprise her is definitely not by sharing this clip. It's not good. It's maybe not the best.
अरे क्या हुआ?
Suresh, यार उसका
ये
शक्ल देख
जवानी,
के I always reminded of the one that got away.
Mary Siddesh. Ne. Very nice addition.
Suresh.
सिद्धेश कौन है?
सिद्धेश आहिरे से सौम्या ज्यादा पानी पीन मत. काकरूच रुक साले.
तेरी शक्ल देख के मैंने कल का खाना सोच रहा था.
क्या माइल. ग्रीन माइल. सिद्धार्थ बोल सिद्धार्थ जी कैसे आप कैसे सिगरेट 50 सिगरेट अपने को बेला जो बेचो
सिंगापुर डॉलर्स 50.
मंदर
ओ एसजीडी सुन मैं जा रहा था, एसजीडी दे दे मुझे. अरे लेकिन ये होजे जी कभी कुछ दिखेगा नहीं कभी लाइफ में.
कॉकरोच साहब, आपका लेंडू काफी टाइम से उधर ही पड़ा है.
हाँ, क्या हुआ ना, थोड़ा सा मैंने ज्यादा क्या कहते हैं वो जो हाँ, तो थोड़ा स्टक हो गया थोड़ा सा. लेकिन इसका जो आदमी ना, ये जो साइड पे इसका शक्ल लेके ना ब्रश के टॉयलेट के ब्रश करेगा.
विक्रम बोलता है कि बॉनी फ्रॉम माय साइड हार्ट और वो बैंगन का इमोजी डाला उसने. ऑबरजीन बैंड्रे में ऑबरजीन बोलता है. ऑबरजीन. मंदार खोपकर बोलते सुरेश सर इज द स्वीटेस्ट गाय मैन, ऑर्गेनिक एंड क्रेजी. Josh and Cyril, are you guys playing Diablo 4? If yes, what class? नहीं, मैं Diablo 4 नहीं खेल रहा हूँ actually. I am replaying all the Batman games. सिरिल जी आप क्या खेल रहे हो? लेट मी गेस, काउंटर स्ट्राइक।
नहीं मैं बहुत खेल रहे। अरे होसे जी
आई
आप
मीन
अरे अच्छा अभी बहुत ठीक देख रहा है। वो जो पहले फिल्टर डाला ना वो बहुत शीशी स्कैरी था वो।
वेरी फनी।
उस
एक मिनट काकरूच, एक सेकंड, लास्ट वाला मैसेज।
ओके
प्रियंका बोलती है कि माय फ्रेंड एलन वांटेड टू शेयर हिज स्टोरी बट ही इज शाय। शाउट आउट दो ना एंड प्लीज, एंड क्या करूं, थोड़ा प्यार दो। एलन, अंदर एलन। सुरेश जी मेरा गुरु जी है, मैं सब उन्हीं से सीखता हूँ। तो एलन, हमारा एक म्यूचुअल फ्रेंड है, उसका नाम भी एलन है, सुरेश।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल। और ये
हाँ काकरोच
कॉकरोच प्लीज अपना लेंडुक के बारे में थोड़ा,
नहीं
लेंडुक के ऊपर थोड़ा सा रोशनी
बहुत
डालिए।
शर्म आ रहे हो अभी। क्या होता है ना ये स्ट्रीम पे कभी मौका नहीं मिलते बात करने के लिए। अभी दे दिया तो मुझे पता नहीं क्या बोलने के लिए।
What?
किधर फंस गया मैं? तो मैं बोलते बोलने के लिए बोलते नहीं, बोलने
बोलने
देते
के
नहीं,
दे बोल दे।
जान से तो बोलते अब पता नहीं क्या हुआ।
What's up guys? What's up guys?
It's
How's it?
Alan man.
Hey
Hey, Alan.
hey man, what's up man? What's up? Good? All good? Yeah. All right guys, what's going on now next? Shout out to the chat. Goshti.
This stream might end a little sooner than anybody expect.
Yeah. Jose, wicked t-shirt. Must hai, must.
Shout out to the Soul
Okay.
Store. They'll be like, hey, it's actually one of those things that get activated in the sunlight. I mean, yeah, now people say, अरे Jose, but लेकिन तू sunlight में जाता ही नहीं यहाँ, पता है? But sunlight में जाओगे ना, there are all bats and all that show up over here. Very cool.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
12 years old again.
Nice.
Oh, Suresh muted himself. I almost unmuted him. We could have heard his phone call. Okay.
But why does he put the phone so close to his mouth? And
God knows.
Huh.
I want to let people know कि दीप्ति जी ने मैसेज भेजे, होजेज अंडा बुर्जी फंड, सिर्फ ब्रेड मत खाना। एक्चुअली मैं कुछ बुर्जी टाइप ही कुछ खा रहा हूँ। और अरे टेक्निकल शुरू जी, थैंक यू सो मच।
नमस्कार। आज का स्टोरी बहुत अच्छा है और प्लीज लाइक सब्सक्राइब एंड हिट द बेल आइकॉन, क्योंकि जब करेगा तो हम के लिए बहुत अच्छा है। तो प्लीज जस्ट कीप ऑन डूइंग दैट।
मुश्किल
मेरे लिए बहुत मुश्किल है, आपके लिए मुश्किल नहीं है।
आपके लिए बहुत
लाइक
मुश्किल हो
सब्सक्राइब
जाएगा अगर
and hit the bell icon and don't
subscribe
forget,
करोगे।
don't feel shy. Please do super chat in SGD, India, Canada, dollars, सब कुछ everything is accepted out here. Over to you सुरेश जी, बोलिए किसने फोन किया आपको?
रुका है, unmuted him, वो बटन नहीं दबाया। Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget there's a link showing up in the chat. It is also in the description of this video. You can click that, come to our Zoom room, and you can tell us your ghost stories. I mean, if you've been here now till the what episode is this? 93rd episode. You know that we're not really into ghost stories. It's just time pass. Next person on the line.
और जी अभी नेक्स्ट पर्सन आने वाला है, उसके बाद गोस्ट स्टोरीज बताएगा।
लाइफ के बारे में बात करेंगे।
लाइफ के बारे में बात करेगा। वेरी नाइस, इट्स वेरी ग्रेट। Don't forget.
Bro, you're not laughing about that rat that jumped on my car. It's not
Bro,
funny.
no one laughed. We were
No one
feeling
laughed.
bad for the rat.
You laughed for
the rat
dog.
is definitely not
I was
laughing.
feeling bad for the rat.
The rat was fine. He was using my car like almost like a jumping board to go to the next
Hey,
side.
maybe he was chasing his maybe that was a rat का shooting चल रहा होगा, उनका भी पिक्चर बन रहा होगा। और वो रैटों का अक्षय कुमार रहेगा जो तेरे गाड़ी के ऊपर जंप करके पटाक।
I like how Suresh makes a ratto.
रैटों का
ratto का है वो।
रैटों का। Let's not rat out on those things. So why
You know what the name of the
why do
movie
we
is,
assume that, why do we assume
funny.
that for them we must be some sort of animals also, na?
So, yeah, true.
ये
Suresh, you know
कितना
what
बड़ा
video
सांड
shooting?
जा रहा है उधर से।
आपको पता
वो
कौन सा
चलेगा।
मूवी था? रैटो।
प्रतीक पाटिल जी, आप यहाँ पे है? यहाँ पे
कार्तिक, क्या
दीपिका
आप
जी, आपको आंखें ऐसा करना पड़ेगा और बॉटम ऑफ द स्क्रीन देखिए आप, वहां पे दिखेगा आपको रैट।
कार्तिक, आप रियल पर्सन है कि नहीं?
प्रतीक पाटिल जी says he will start video later. सर एक मिनट, पी पी पू पू पा 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 पा, फिर आपको पैन लिंक करना
Hello.
पड़ेगा, पैन अकाउंट। ठीक है प्रतीक पाटिल
Okay,
जी,
ठीक
जब
है,
आप
ठीक
वीडियो स्टार्ट कर सकते हो, हम आपको वापस लेके आएंगे। तब तक शब बखैर, अनुपम खेर। Next caller coming in. I'd like to take a moment to say, guys, send all your love to Cyril Diabrio. Go to his Instagram account where he's becoming a little too powerful, so don't leave too many comments. Go to Suresh's Instagram. He doesn't really care about anything. Look at that look on his face. But send him some love. Yeah, he's supporting. Thoughts? John Carey says, Jose, Suresh, your thoughts on Brocha entering Big Boss? Correct? You guys want to discuss it? I'm
Yeah,
amazed.
I'm
For
amazed
me,
at
the
Brocha's.
biggest thing is that Brocha went to Big Boss. I can imagine him as he's entering the Big Boss house, he's saying, "Bhai log, मेरे को जाने का है, जल्दी करो."
Yeah, and he's doing
नहीं,
that.
जल्दी कर सकते आप लोग.
But I've been with Brocha on that show called Last One Laughing.
Yeah, with the skeleton and all that.
Man, believe me, he's very, very competitive. He's not going to just go off without a fight. He would want to stay till the end. Believe me, one thing about Brocha is very clear. Ki prize money is big. Then I'm going to.
It was wild thing, Brocha saying, what was that? क्या कर रहे हो?
But Brocha को बोलना चाहिए be yourself. I think he's still very. Anyway, now Rakshit is there. Let's not waste his time, please.
Yeah,
Brocha को discuss
Rakshit is
करते
like, अरे यार मुझे कहाँ पे
Like how
फंस
we
गया?
are wasting our time, we should
Oh
not
my
waste
god, oh my
Rakshit's
god,
time.
oh my god, I'm feeling so nervous
कैसे
because
भाई क्यों रे?
like I've been watching you since like 2021 December.
I thought
Oh,
Rakshit
बाप
would be
रे.
saying like, been
Has
watching
been-
you since yesterday.
And I thought he's going to have been watching you since I was 4 years old. Baapre.
No, actually, like at that time, like it was COVID and our college was off. So yeah, so I have a
This stream
story.
was like COVID, yeah. So
So
Rakshit,
yeah,
before
can I
you
off
start,
my video? Like
yes, you can turn your video off, my friend.
Rakshit,
Thank you.
आप सुरक्षित रहिए.
Yeah. So
Suresh
yeah,
जी
so
आप ना. Rakshit एक second ना.
okay.
My love, Rakshit, Dipti P says Hindi tutorial fund. Much love to you guys. कितना sweet Dipti P. Leave, my buddy. हाँ Rakshit बोलिए.
Okay.
Hi Rakshit.
So yeah, so like this story is when I was in college, and actually I was facing some issue in my spine, back. So for that I have to do a MRI, and actually I was in college, so there were my parents were there. So and that hospital is kind of you can say that it is one of the major hospitals around it. It is in Varanasi, okay? So it is one of the major hospitals around it. And what was happening, like I got 2 appointments, but due to the time issue, because there is a lot of line for MRI and all these things. So I got an appointment around I got an appointment of 11 p.m. night. Okay. So and I have to come like 2-3 hours before for MRI so that I can go for it. So at that
MRI
time,
रात को.
हाँ, like वहाँ पे बहुत भीड़ होता है, like
अच्छा.
because it is kind of a government hospital and वो पूरे यूपी में एक one of the major hospital है.
Got it.
So yeah. So मैं फिर तो मेरा MRI का टर्न था. I came around 7-8 p.m. because क्या अगर वहाँ पे अगर थोड़ा जल्दी जाओ तो मे भी चांस बन जाता है.
Correct.
And so I sat outside and there was a person sitting and he was from BHU. Okay. So we were just talking. We started talking and also I was watching ghost stories, like because मैं पहले recorded वाले version दिखता था. So I had my headphones and I was watching it. So भैया बोले like आपको ghost stories वगैरह में इनमें सब interest है, like like so that ghost story was written on it. So and फिर randomly हम लोग की बात हुई and then he said that actually I have experienced something around here. And actually बनारस में थोड़ा ऐसा है कि थोड़ा बहुत ghost वगैरह का सारी चीजें चलती है काफी. Okay. So अब मैंने कहा ठीक है यार, अपने पास कुछ काम है नहीं, तो let's hear it what he has to say. And then he told that one day he this hospital only he visited one of his relatives was admitted in the hospital. Okay. So so he visited them and he was leaving around 11:30 or something. Yeah. Note the timing because it is important in the end. Okay. So 11:30 p.m. night. So he was leaving for his hostel. And so leaving, so when there are 2 entrances to the hospital. One is the main entrance, which is closed at night, and one is the emergency exit. Okay. So he was leaving by the emergency exit. So and when he was leaving, there was an ambulance, maybe some accident or something has happened. Okay. And one of the patient has been going on the stretcher. Okay. So like he didn't notice, but उसने peripheral view से देखा, like basically. ठीक है, like हम लोग peripheral view से ऐसा नहीं, मतलब basically हम जा रहे हैं और थोड़ा सा ऐसा होता है ना, नजर पड़ जाता है थोड़ा सा, तो peripheral view से उसने देखा, मतलब इतना notice नहीं करा, like जैसे randomly चल रहा है, and he took his bike and he go for the like his hostel. Now in the way when he was going, अब ऐसा ठीक है, जा रहे हैं एंड ही सॉ अ गर्ल, ओके, ही सॉ अ गर्ल एंड शी वाज जस्ट वॉकिंग अराउंड। वैसे बीएचयू कैंपस में कॉमन है लड़कियों को लाइक रात को वॉक वॉक करना, मतलब ये चलता रहता है, ठीक है। तो शी वॉज वॉकिंग एंड ही लुक्ड एट इन वंस, शी लुक्ड एट वंस, क्योंकि थोड़ा हो जाता है एक्सचेंज, एक लुक एक्सचेंज हो जाता है। सो ही लुक्ड एट एंड शी लुक्ड एट। तो वो गए हॉस्टल पहुंचे एंड हॉस्टल पहुंचने के बाद फिर उनके माइंड में, यार आई हैव सीन दिस गर्ल, ओके, आई हैव सीन इट समवेयर, मतलब उनके माइंड में बार बार चल रहा था यार, लाइक आई सॉ दैट गर्ल एंड वी एक्सचेंज द लुक एंड लाइक आई हैव सीन हर समवेयर नाउ। सो ही वाज कंफ्यूज्ड एंड अचानक से उनके माइंड में क्लिक होता है कि जो लड़की स्ट्रेचर पे जा रही थी अंदर एम्बुलेंस से, शी वॉज दैट गर्ल, लाइक ही सॉ इट फ्रॉम द पेरिफेरल व्यू बट शी वॉज दैट गर्ल। एंड उनको फिर वो मतलब उनको इतना याद आया कि लाइक वो सेम गर्ल है वो, ठीक है। एंड बट अब थोड़ा उनका फट गया वहां पे बुरा वाला, लाइक कि ये क्या हो गया, मतलब शी वॉज गोइंग टू द हॉस्पिटल एंड उन्होंने वॉक करते हुए देख लिया रात को कैंपस में। तो ही वॉज क्वाइट स्कैर्ड एंड देन व्हाट ही डिड, लाइक फिर पूजा वूजा करी, हनुमान चालीसा एंड ऑल दिस थिंग। एंड उसके बाद फिर मॉर्निंग में फिर उनको थोड़ा क्यूरियोसिटी जागी, लाइक लेट्स कंफर्म व्हाट इज हैपनिंग, लाइक व्हाट वाज इट। सो I think it was a news that some accident has happened around it, and like that the photo of the people who were affected by the accident, like it was a car accident, तो उनकी photos थी वहाँ पे, and that girl photo was there in the
Oh,
newspaper. So this was it. Now let's see like how it affected me. Okay, so my MRI was done at 11 or something. पहले मेरा number आ गया था, and I was got free by 11:20 or something. Okay, and I was just leaving. Same thing happened to me. Like there was an ambulance, and I got shit scared. Like कि क्या हो रहा है? Like ambulance हाँ commonly आती रहती है, but वो तो timing that crossed 11:30 AM जो उनके साथ हुआ, 11:30 PM जो उनके साथ हुआ था, and 11:30 PM पर ही मैं निकल रहा हूँ वहां से हॉस्पिटल से, एंड एक और मतलब एम्बुलेंस आई है, बट आई नेवर लुक्ड एट इट बिकॉज मैं बहुत ज्यादा स्कैर्ड था। एंड पूरे कैंपस के रास्ते में जब मैं जा रहा था तो मेरी फटी हुई थी, लाइक मुझे वो लड़की ना दिख जाए एंड समथिंग, बट मेरे साथ ऐसा कुछ नहीं हुआ। सो या इट वाज लाइक दिस। एंड एक उस हॉस्पिटल में काफी एक मेरे एक सीनियर थे, तो उन्होंने बताया था देख रात को वो भी एक रिलेटिव से मिलने आए थे, एंड वो सीधे सीधे मतलब उनको पता नहीं चला, वो मॉर्गरी की तरफ चले गए। और लाइक वहां पे मतलब ऐसा हुआ, बट किसी ने उन्हें रोक लिया कि आप किधर जा रहे हो, वरना वो सीधे लाइक उधर चले जाते। सो या दिस वाज माय स्टोरी। मे बी दिस वाज द केस, आई डोंट नो, लाइक ही टोल्ड मी दैट उनकी फोटो थी, एंड लाइक जो हु वर लाइक इन द एक्सीडेंट दैट कार, इनकी फोटो थी, लाइक 2-3 people were there. Yeah.
Wow, that is pretty freaky, man.
And also this was the first time I tried and I wasn't expecting, मैंने ऐसे randomly कर लिया था, I was just so like it was nice meeting you and सुरेश सर, ये मेरा बोलने का लाइक काफी वो मन था, एंचुरल है।
Enchulere. Enchulere. So क्या. Thank
And
you,
guys,
Rakshit. Oh, Enchulere.
and also like you guys really help a lot with, like I have that anxiety and all during this COVID times, and
Hey,
so
man.
like stress like completely a stress reliever for me.
मेरा तो
अभी
स्ट्रेस बढ़ गया रक्षित। मुझे पहले मैं सोच रहा था मैं अच्छा सो रहा था, कोविड में गो स्ट्रीम चालू किया, मेरा नींद ही बर्बाद हो गया है।
क्योंकि सुरेश आप हमारे स्ट्रीम पे सुनते नहीं।
मुझे लगता है मैं वियर्ड हूँ, मुझे ये चीजें काफी इंटरेस्टिंग लगती है, लाइक
नहीं, अच्छा
आई यूजुअली व्हेन आई स्लीप आई लिसन टू घोस्ट स्टोरीज। सो
Wow.
Thank you so much, Rakshit. That's very sweet. And
Thank you, Rakshit.
I hope you keep on getting better with your anxiety, and hope it all goes away eventually.
thanks and like you guys are doing great work. Like,
Thank
hats
you,
off.
buddy.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Rakshit.
We're
Bye.
so glad.
When he said these guys, he didn't mean you and Hoezaay.
He meant Suresh and Cyril.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry I muted myself again, and it's just so heartwarming to
good.
know that people go to sleep with our streams on in the background.
You know, I
That was great.
realized कि काफी लोग सोते हैं हमारी स्ट्रीम सुन के यार। can I मैं जा रहा है, I'll just play the stream in the background.
That's why nobody says anything.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm
लेकिन
sorry I muted
imagine,
myself.
but imagine रात को ऐसा मतलब हॉस्पिटल में और वहां से निकल के जाना to place there will be no light in some areas and all. That's quite scary, man.
Yeah.
Especially after listening to such a story. बाप रे बाप.
If you go back now in this conversation, you'll hear when he was talking to Suresh, he said Suresh, and then I thought he said and Cyril, but he was saying Enchiluru. I'm sorry,
Enchiluru.
मेरा mic muted था, so I
Oh,
started repeat
muted
that.
था, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Enchiluru.
Hey, why are you being cute to me? I chilled you too.
चिरकुट
Call me Cirilu every time.
Hey, Cirilu, nice name. Cirilu.
Cutesy सुरेश है, cutesy.
Surilu, Hoselu, Sureshulu.
होजे जी क्या सोच रहे थे आप?
मैं कुछ नहीं सोच रहा, मैं बटन दबा के थोड़ा चिल कर रहा था.
मटन दबात के.
अर्नब मित्र,
अर्नब जी नमस्कार.
आमचा मित्र. Arnab, Arnab was using the stream to sleep.
अर्नब जी आप
Hello
हमारे
Arnab ji,
पहली
good
story सुनाइए.
morning, rise and shine.
गुड मॉर्निंग गुड मॉर्निंग।
कैसा है भाई?
नहीं नहीं,
सो
मैं
रहे
ऐसे ही सुन रहा था।
थे? It's okay.
नहीं,
Now we've got data that at least 1,000 people watch us and मतलब they're not watching that.
वो सोने जाते हैं.
How?
Cyril, you know what that means, ना?
क्या?
That means होजे का वॉइस सुन के
What?
सब लोग को नींद आ रहा है.
हाँ यही बात है ना, क्योंकि हमारे तो
नहीं
मौका
नहीं,
मिलता
ज्यादा
है.
मौका नहीं मिलता
कैन
बात
दिस
करने.
की होजे जी का वॉइस सुन के भी लाइक इट इज सो नाइस दैट पीपल calm themselves
It's
and
soothing.
they
Ah,
relax.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Soothing.
No, no,
Yeah.
अर्नब आई टोटली एग्री विथ यू. कभी कभी क्या होता है ना कि पेट का कुछ प्रॉब्लम होता है, उनको टॉयलेट जाने के लिए, तो मैं होजे हमेशा फोन करके बात करते हैं फोन पे. वेरी स्मूथ, सूदिंग
वो
सूदिंग
वो
सूदिंग और
स्मूथ
स्मूदिंग
फिर
दोनों दोनों पे होते हैं.
फिर वो
हाँ
स्मूथिंग हो जाता
हाँ उस दोनों.
वाह,
अर्नब
क्या
देखो,
बात है
ऐसे
अर्नब.
दोस्त है कि दुश्मन की क्या जरूरत? हाँ
ओह हो, क्या
ओह
इमोशनल.
क्या बॉलीवुड
अर्नब,
हेलो,
डायलॉग मारा था.
अर्नब
अर्नब
has
किधर
not
से
come to
भाई?
counsel us. Ghost story सुनाने आया. अर्नब जी
या
बताइए.
अर्नब किधर से?
है। नहीं, मैं कैलकाटा से, मैं
कलकत्ता.
आपसे पहले भी मिल चुका हूँ, मतलब नॉट मिल चुका हूँ, मैं आ चुका हूँ इधर।
आ चुके हैं.
ओके, हाय, वेलकम.
हाँ,
सुनाइए सर, क्या
तो
क्या
ये
रेटिंग देंगे आप अपना स्टोरी को?
लास्ट 7।
7.
ओके ओके.
मैं अभी आया, मैं इधर ही हूँ, मैं सुन रहा हूँ.
ठीक है, मतलब
हाँ, तो
अच्छा.
लास्ट टाइम लाइक I had narrated a story about a child like a ghost, a child getting possessed by a ghost.
या
So, actually मैं क्या ये सब में थोड़ा मानता भी हूँ, और थोड़ा एस्ट्रोलॉजी और थोड़ा मतलब साइकोलॉजी और ये सब थोड़ा करता हूँ लोग, एंड आई स्टडी एंड ऑल्सो आई डू दैट, ये जो भूत बदा भगाने का जो ये सब होता है. So so naturally, 90% of the time I tell people to go to a doctor because, as you know, like 99% of the cheese, it's all in the brain. And but very rarely I've seen people like getting possessed and everything. तो एक स्टोरी मैं आपसे शेयर कर रहा हूँ कि एक बार मेरे अंकल आंटी like they had bought a new house, and it is always a new house. I don't know why. So they bought a new house, very cheap house in Calcutta only. So they had a मतलब that time they had a house helper kind of a thing, मतलब जो उनके साथ ही रहते थे. ओके, तो वो तो दे पहले पहले दे यूज्ड टू स्लीप इन, मतलब उन लोग, मतलब बोल देता हूँ कि अंकल आंटी रहते थे एक रूम में, एंड द अदर हाउस हेल्पर बोल सकते हो, हाउस हेल्पर एंड द पर्सन हु यूज्ड टू लाइक लुक आफ्टर देम, तो वो थोड़ा क्या बोलूँ मैं, थोड़ा सा बाहर सोते थे. ठीक है. एंड एवरी टाइम ही यूज्ड टू से लाइक, सुबह के लोग बोलते थे कि सी आई यूज टू, मतलब मैं ना कुछ आवाज सुनता हूँ ऐसा, कुछ पंखे का आवाज, या कभी कभी ये लाइट्स ऑन हो जाते हैं, कभी कभी क्या होती है, बिकॉज यू स्लीप इन द ड्राइंग रूम लाइक द लिविंग एरिया, तो टीवी ऑन हो जाता है अपने आप. ठीक है ना. तो माय अंकल आंटी वाज लाइक, अरे ऐसे थोड़ी होता है, कुछ वायरिंग का प्रॉब्लम हो सकता है. तो ऐसे करके बहुत दिन ऐसा हुआ. नेक्स्ट आफ्टर सम वीक्स, मतलब उस बंदे को सडनली कोई, मतलब इन द मिडल ऑफ द नाइट somebody is like suddenly pulling his चादर, मतलब कोई उसका चादर खींच ले रहा है, somebody is waking up suddenly, and are you listening?
या
या
या लिसनिंग टू यू.
Yeah. So
I was so listening.
चादर खींच लेता है, कभी कोई पिल्लो खींच लेता है. So he got shit scared. So my uncle auntie knew that I did all this thing. मैं थोड़ा सा इस सब में रिसर्च करता हूँ. So they called me. They said कि क्या हो रहा है क्या नहीं. So I went to their house. पहले पहले तो मेरे को ऐसा कुछ अजीब लगा नहीं. मुझे लगा कि he's just making up stories just to frightened or something, I don't know, or he's seeing some dreams, or या फिर वो कुछ एक मूवी मूवी देखा होगा पहले, या फिर कुछ स्टोरी सुना होगा जो उसके माइंड में चल रहा है, एंड सेकेंडली उसका मतलब वही चीज वो ड्रीम देख रहा है और उसी से वो डर रहा है. बट बाद में पता चला कि उस जिस रूम में मतलब उस रूम में एक जन जो है the person had committed suicide in that house.
Oh wow.
So और उसका हॉबी था रात मिडनाइट में आके टीवी चला के टीवी देखना.
Oh shit.
तो वही होता था. So in the midnight at 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock वो टीवी ऑटोमेटिकली ऑन हो जाता था और पंखा भी ऑन हो जाता था, एंड आई डोंट नो, एंड दे बिलीव दैट कि वो आते थे देखते थे एंड सडनली यूज्ड टू गो. तो ये वाला चीज हुआ, एंड देन slowly they मतलब my uncle and auntie got really scared to stay in that house कि अभी ये टीवी देखना चालू हुआ, ये हुआ, उसके बाद क्या क्या नहीं होगा. तो they did some पूजा करवा के फिर इवेंचुअल, एंड आफ्टर पूजा जनरली क्या होता है, लोग सोचते हैं कि ठीक हो जाता है, बट वो और ज्यादा बढ़ गए. मतलब द स्पिरिट गॉट मोर एजिटेटेड और इरिटेटेड काइंड ऑफ थिंग. उसके बाद क्या हुआ, मतलब उन लोग के शरीर में मतलब बॉडीज में मार्क्स आने चालू हो गए कि एक्चुअली स्टार्टेड, मतलब एक होता है ना लाइक स्क्रैचिंग ये. तो पहले मुझे लगा कि ये हो सकता है कि एज दिस इज रनिंग बैक ऑफ द माइंड, उन लोग का इट्स रनिंग दैट ये सब हो रहा है. सो ये सब चीज हो रहा है, बट इवेंचुअली वो चीज स्टार्टेड गेटिंग वर्स. सो the only one thing I told them that you have to change the house as soon as possible, because it is not getting in control and actually getting more angrier day by day. So they left the house, and उसके बाद पता नहीं अभी क्या होगा उस घर पे, क्या है क्या नहीं.
Wow, that is pretty freaky, man. And tragic and very freaky.
Yeah, and also see again the common factor is that the house was at a lower cost, the rent.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they don't give this warning.
It was, no, surprisingly it was not so low also. मतलब like if you मतलब उतना भी कम नहीं था. It was at a mediocre level. मतलब तो बहुत ज्यादा भी नहीं और बहुत कम भी नहीं.
मतलब थोड़ा हाँ ये है. ऐसे बहुत सारे हमने सुना है कि रेंट पे लोग जब घर लेते हैं और एकदम कम रेंट में मिलता है तो उस घर के अंदर कुछ ना कुछ ऐसे हादसा ही होती रहती है. तो कॉमन 80%.
जब आपने बोला था कि अब पूजा के बाद द स्पिरिट और नाराज हो गया, I thought you were going to say I thought you were going to say that after the spirit got angry he would put the television on and put news channels. मतलब like
hey, लेकिन भाई सुनो I think we are now assuming वो बेचारा
टीवी wanted to know this.
बट जो टीवी ऑन करके वो देख रहा था कंटेंट और वो उसका बिंज वॉचिंग के बीच में तुमने पूजा पाठ किया तो वो भड़क गया कि मेरा लोग they are not allowing me to come till the end. So he wanted to complete a season.
That's surprising. What channel it was opening?
Which channel?
MTV.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it. Had to be that.
Which show was going on? Splitsvilla.
Splitsvilla.
और
नहीं तो रोड़ी बनेगा तू.
गोष्ठी बनेगा
Oh my god.
स्प्लिट्सविला में रोडी.
Yeah.
Freaky story. Arnab, thank you so much for sharing that with us. Very interesting
Thank
story.
you. Can I take a picture if you don't mind?
Of course, bro.
Absolutely. और अर्नब ना you started the stream by बोलने कि Hoezaay का जो voice बहुत soft है. You asked us if you're listening. Your voice also is very soothing. Hence you were very like with this very relaxed.
Very listening to you.
Very nice, sir.
Yeah, this is U3 effect.
Awkward laughter. Lilo, picture, sir.
Thank you guys. It was
Thank you.
really pleasure talking to
Thank you.
Big fan, everyone.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Arnab. Take care.
But why is thanking? He's talking about the घर पे big fan है.
Cyril. But Cyril का idea to show them news channels, show the spirit news channels, and they never come back again.
I swear that's a good idea.
And someone's irritating me when I'm putting the
Let
TV
me.
The spirit goes to heaven because they've suffered enough. Wow, brilliant idea. But somebody mentioned also कि some TVs have that thing where they come on at a specific time. You can set a timer. It doesn't explain how
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fan came on. Then someone else said, Sylvan or Fernandez said, ki, real estate scam. Suresh, you know about this. Where
Yeah.
people try to make other people believe that there are ghosts in certain places so that they can take over the properties.
Oh, so
Mhm.
that's a brilliant. एक तो TV on होना. That's why it's better that you keep all the buttons switched off. A.
But Suresh, wouldn't that be worse? वो plug point निकाला
निकाल
हुआ
के
है,
रखा
TV
फिर
on हो
TV on
जाता
हो.
है.
Then you
There was
confirm
an
कि भूत
MTV
और
बकरा like
चुपचाप
this.
नहीं,
निकल
उसके
जाना
अंदर
चाहिए
भी
फिर.
बैटरी हो सकते हैं ना, टीवी के अंदर भी बैटरी हो सकता है.
अच्छा,
बैकअप
ये नहीं.
Battery
हाँ.
powered TV.
एक काम कर, I would suggest if your TV is coming on by itself, sell it on Amazon या eBay. बहुत पैसा मिलेगा. बोलो अपने आप टीवी चालू होते हैं.
In the
नहीं,
meanwhile,
सुरेश. हाँ.
yeah, of course.
Sorry, होशिश जी.
Timing
पूछने
क्या
दे.
timing है सर?
हाँ, इस शाम के स्टोरी के बाद हम डिस्कस करते हैं कि क्या जो हमारे जो बूथ है उसके पास कुछ रियलिटी शो भी हो सकते हैं क्या?
There are reality shows like that, na, where they send people
No,
to
no,
like
no.
haunted
The
houses.
No,
spirits
भूतों का
also have a
reality.
reality show.
अच्छा.
Yeah.
Filming कौन करेगा?
Big Booth. They are actually part of Big Booth. Big Boss का.
Correct. I was going to
Ah.
come to that. ठीक है.
Ah.
श्याम जी,
Sham
नमस्कार.
has joined us.
नमस्कार.
In the
शाम
meanwhile,
जी कैसे राम और शाम आपका इंतजार कर रहा है.
don't forget to hit like and subscribe.
Oh.
जितना chance मिलते उधर बोलने का ना. तो
Don't forget to hit like and subscribe and don't forget to share. Ghost Stories Hoezaay के channel पे.
Okay, good evening, guys. First
Good
of all, I've always been wanting to say this to Suresh sir. I've been your fan since the time you had, if you remember the skit with Sajid Khan saying, "है ना, है ना, है ना, है ना, है ना, है ना."
किशन जुटानी है ना और इसकी कीमत केवल 15,000 करोड़ 99 पैसे है ना.
Suresh
So-
remember the
so-
exact dialogues and all hardcore आदमी.
Thank you,
Memory
thank you.
है.
वाह सुरेश जी, वाह.
Sham, thank you for taking us back down memory lanes.
Thank
So
you,
thank you, all three of you, for like being a source of stress relief for all these years, especially Suresh sir, because I remember since those times.
Same. Sham ji, I remember Hoezaay and Suresh back in the days when I was.
I knew I was going to tell Sham ऐसा सिरिल पकड़ेगा और चालू करेगा.
I also remember Cyril. He was a source of much stress back in the day. Anyway,
Sham
Sham,
ji,
क्या
over to you,
rating
over to you.
देंगे आप अपना story को take it away.
मैं कुछ rating नहीं दूंगा. I'd just like to start off with the story. I'd request you to give a rating to it.
Done, sir.
बात है,
Done.
Okay,
confidence.
fair enough.
The story goes like this. I was working with a law firm in Kuwait in the year 2015-2016, post which I left the job, came to India with no job in hand. So I had started applying for jobs, but because of the pay difference between Kuwait and India, Kuwait at that point of time, one Kuwaiti dinar was 210 or 215 rupees. So because of that pay disparity, I wasn't getting jobs. So I decided to go off on a trip. Now, next to Manali, there is a place called as, there is a place which is known for Saint Vashisht to have stayed there and did his penance. And because of that, the name of the place is Vashisht as well. So it's a small hillock next to Manali. I decided to stay there because it was cheaper as a backpacker. So I was giving my interviews during the daytime as well as going out for walks to Manali, which is roughly like a few kilometers away from the place Vashisht. Now the story goes like this, that I initially, a day before or 2 days before, I started seeing a girl wearing a skirt up to her knee length in the Vashisht area. So I thought she might be a tourist, she might be a backpacker like me or something like that. Post which suddenly what happened was one fine evening, say 2 or 3 days after I first saw her, I was coming in the evening back from Manali to Vashisht by foot. So I didn't have a car or neither did I have a bike. So I was on foot, and at that point of time, it was also raining. So the lights had gone off in that entire road-based climb. So I suddenly see this woman half the way through Walkmark without any street lights, etc. I think that she might be a tourist who might be living off in Manali, and since it's evening time, all the taxis had left. So the best what I could do was I told her that, okay, if you want, you can walk along with me. I'm living in this hostel which has a veranda at the base of it. So if you want, you can wait at that place, maybe call a few people if you want to, and then safely go off with whomsoever can like pick you up from your friends. She didn't say a word. Now, the important thing is, even when I had seen her before, she didn't speak a word even then. But what I noticed was, as I was walking uphill towards Vashisht, towards my hostel, this girl also started accompanying me. She was right to my right hand side. So she started walking alongside me, didn't speak a word. At that point of time, I remember I had tried out Hindi, Marathi, English, a little bit of Arabic as well, but no response from her end. I thought that she may be shy. She maybe, because of the whole situation, she might be thinking that, oh, this guy shouldn't take advantage of me. So I kept on walking. Now, just before starting with backpacking in Vashisht, I had done a climb as well, which is known as Sar Pass. So as usual, the guides tell you different kinds of stories, including stories about mountain witches. The identification which they told me of a mountain witch is her back is hollow. So if you try to put your hand on her back, it will go through. It won't like stop. So having that fresh in my mind, I looked at her and was thinking suspiciously as to why she's acting so weird, and suddenly decided to check it once, like just try and understand if she is real or not. The moment I raised my right hand, she was walking parallelly to me in right. The moment I raised my hand up right, my hand went through her back. Now her expressions changed. She has started off the walk with absolutely no expression. Her expressions changed to say that of very much anger, fright, or you could say that of a different kind of anger against me as well. Now, the moment that happened, her expression started changing and she gave out a loud, shrill kind of scream against me. I started running towards my hostel. She started running with her feet pointing towards downhill, but her face was towards me and staring at me continuously, screaming in the same fashion. The moment I reached the check naka, which is there at the beginning of Vashisht, I laid down my guard a little bit, went down to the hostel. I'd like to call out my hostel person, Manu Zuri. Thank you for helping me out that night, because he like properly made me sit down, calmed me up, offered some smokes, and was like, okay, relax, happens to everyone, perfectly natural. But that's my story.
What?
What?
Why did you say happens to everyone, perfectly natural?
Because he was a local there, right? So he explained that, okay, it happens only to everyone, that they sort of see such spirits and they generally ignore them, not be stupid like me to like ask them to come along. He also said that you shouldn't be calling such spirits along with you because they stick on to you then.
Oh, I thought there's a twist in the kahani in the end when you said that. So basically, Sham, you're one of the few narrators who actually touched a spirit or whatever that entity was.
I tried to, but I couldn't. And instead, it further angered her, twisted her feet around, and she started running in the opposite direction with the face towards me, looking angrily. So,
that was actually crazy, Sham. And the weird part is that there are two parts of the story. One is you try to touch her back, and of course, luckily, she turned out to be a spirit and she was angry. She wasn't a spirit. I think the story would have gone the same way. Only difference of feet wouldn't have been in the opposite direction. Still be running towards. Oh man, that's scary. Wow, that is actually freaky. Have you ever seen her again after that?
No.
And of course, Sham, just checking that wonderful herbs that you get in Manali was not in.
No, nothing of that was involved.
Yeah.
Peppercorn.
Yeah.
I don't know if people hallucinate either way after those herbal medicine.
There are some of the things I believe I've heard that people say they hallucinate or something.
But so you're inserting it the wrong. You're supposed to. Anyway, what's up, Chodo? Sham, thank you so much.
Thank you, Sham. Thank you so much.
Sham.
Great
and
narration.
Very well narrated. Great.
Many people are they're offering rishtas and all in the chat. They're like, हमें Sham से शादी करना है. Seems like a really sweet guy. just this ghost issue.
I'm
उसके
sure it's
साथ वो-
Harami Chad. I'm
Yeah,
sure
yeah,
it's
Harami Chad.
Harami Chad just pulling my leg.
Someone saying I feel like Sham बहुत हीरा आदमी है and all. तो
क्या
well,
बात है।
thank you Sham. Have a good one.
Thank you, Sham. Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much.
much. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, Sham.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
You
Wow.
think that the ghost
Bapre.
turned her legs in and ran and went straight to the HR department?
Oh, but such a scary thing, yeah.
For who?
Yeah,
The
no?
human or the ghost?
I don't know. To hear this only was very scary now. Day
That
out
is
in
true.
Saturday.
I think anyone that can turn their feet and run in the opposite direction is flexible, but or a spirit.
Yeah.
What is this, Jose? You don't believe? You're being skeptic? इसने बोला, हमने कुछ नहीं बोला था. Jose ने बोला. Just putting it out there. Anyway.
अरे बाप रे, मैंने कुछ नहीं बोला.
But how do you
Because
recognize that ghost? Yeah.
मेरे को सडनली एक किस्सा याद है. बहुत साल पहले की बात है. I remember there's a colleague of mine in a place where I worked. I would obviously not take names, but she used to have this problem that nobody should touch her from on her back. You know, I say
Which is
friendly
fair,
pat
right?
or something, which is fair. No, which is fair. मतलब ऐसे नहीं तो she's okay with friends coming and sort of even friends, even girls when you know the back slap or something like that.
She likes her personal space basically.
No, darling, it was not something. I asked her. Once I did by mistake, and she sort of went into a frenzy. Then I said, "I'm very sorry." Then she said, "No, nothing to do with you. I got an issue, so I got a very sensitive back. Somebody touches, na, I feel very scared or something like that. You know, so ajeeb tha. But yeah, then of course everybody did respect her private space, and this was much before today's times. And yeah,
Then she sends Cyril a message saying वो सुरेश नहाया नहीं इसलिए मैं actually में
नहीं.
ऐसा सीन था.
ऐसा कुछ लोगों को sensitivity है, back का sensitivity है.
Abhishek
Lack of
says when
sensitivity.
Cyril wants to comb, he shuts off the camera.
Of course.
बालों का. अच्छा एक सेकंड ना लोग मेरे को गाली दे रहे हैं.
बोलिए.
Hi, how are you?
मेरा same hairstyle पकड़ के आया तूने?
I just realized, I've been taking pictures of the super chats in these YouTube videos now. 93 episodes. God knows how many years have gone by. And I realized that I actually have a page here that has all of it in one place. I don't need to do that. 41 minutes left for the stream to end. I got your message, Cyril. Cyril ka subtle messages.
Nee, I sometimes breathe through my mouth, don't you all?
All right, Abhishek. Abhishek. Abhishek बोलते हैं कि when Cyril wants to go, he shuts off camera. वो मैं already पढ़ा. Thank you, Abhishek. सुरेश की पड़ोसन. ओजे जी आपकी पाइल्स ठीक हो गई. हाँ हो गई.
मम्मी जी उसका ऐसा मैसेज मत भेजना. बोला तो व्हाट्सएप कर ले, चैट पे क्यों लिखते हैं?
देखो मैं घर की सफाई कर रही थी तो 3 पाइल्स थे यहाँ पे, बहुत बड़े बड़े पाइल्स. मैंने फिर दे दिया रद्दी वाले को.
मैडम बहुत सारे लोग वेट कर रहे हैं, इंतजार कर रहे हैं स्टोरी सुनाने. आप यहाँ टाइम पास कर रही हैं.
सॉरी माफ कीजिएगा. सॉरी बच्चन जी. सचिन जी. अक्षय चारी. थैंक यू सो मच अक्षय.
लिव माय बॉडी.
जा रही हूँ. ठीक है सिरिल में याद रखेगी तू मेरे से कैसी बात करी. और जयदीप सिंह से
इतना गोलू गोलू देखते तू यार.
चीक शेविंग. साला बोम्बिल.
तेरा बर्फ से बात कर रहे हैं.
ओके रुकना. जयदीप सिंह से होजे जी, सुरेश जी, सिरिल जी, आप लोग हीरा नहीं कोहिनूर हो.
वाह.
वो जो ब्रिटिश वाले ने
प्राइसलेस है मैडम, प्राइसलेस यार.
थैंक यू. क्या
वीकेंड बन के रेले. Sharon Philip, thank you so much, Sharon Philip, for your message. Mandar Kopkar says, Suresh Ji is the best. Also, his favorite Mallu actor, please, I think he says he is favorite Mallu actor. Please do a shout out to Asana, also known as Flamingo Fruitcake.
Ashna.
Also known as My Sis. Love you guys. Jose, what are you playing right now? I'm mostly playing the fool.
Playing with yourself.
क्या बोले सर?
No, nothing. I said shelf, playing with your shelf.
I'm playing the Batman games. I've reached Arkham Origins now. Cyril की पड़ोसन. ओयो Oh, Cyril ke producer. Save that hamster for me. Muing, 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 muing.
That's so wrong in so many counts.
Yeah,
anyway.
and so cool also at the same time.
देखिए परिणीति जी,
हाँ.
ये आप 10-15 मिनट पे आप सुपर चैट्स पढ़ रहे हैं मेरे हिसाब से
बढ़िया. मैं अभी सिर्फ 10
मेरे
सेकंड
हिसाब
हुआ
से
है, 1 ही मिनट हुआ है.
मेरे
चैट का
हिसाब से
ग्रिप
सुरेश जी सुनिए, मेरे हिसाब
Sorry.
से कैलकुलेटर पकड़ के इधर मैंने ऐसा जो मैथ्स किया था ना,
किसको
हाथ पे
पकड़
ऐसा,
के?
मैंने ऐसा
कैलकुलेटर
मैथ्स किया,
हाँ बोलो.
मतलब नंबर बहुत है, बड़ा है,
ओके
लेकिन
खत्म तो करने
वापस
दे.
में मैथ्स कर रहे हैं।
दीप्ति पी sent
इतना
a
साल
message.
पे मैंने
मैडम एक मिनट. हाँ
एक भी देखा
माका.
नहीं, एक
मैंने भी नहीं देखा
है,
है. मैं
कुछ
भी नहीं
देखा
देखा.
नहीं।
कैसा है?
एक आया था, एक एनवेलप आया था कल, लेकिन कुछ अंदर था नहीं।
मेरे पास भी आता है मतलब, उसमें
वो
लिखा था
मेरा नहीं
रॉन्ग
था,
एड्रेस.
मैंने तो भेजा ही नहीं. मतलब क्या बात कर रहे हैं. दीप्ति पी sent a super chat. Cyril Hindi tutorial fund, much love to you guys. अच्छा, we reached the so last. तो please if you can leave. Oh, hello sir.
हाय
Pailagu.
हाय नमस्कार, हेलो होजे जी, हेलो सुरेश जी।
हेलो.
होजे जी, मैं आपसे एक छोटा सा बात करना था। क्या होता है ना होजी जी, ये स्ट्रीम जो है ना, मतलब 1 घंटा से आगे होते हैं ना, और बीच पे क्या
घंटाला,
होता है ना होजी जी, बीच पे ना एड्स आता है, और उससे बीच पे क्या होता है, आप ही एड्स करते हैं इधर। तो होजी जी ना, एक ही बात सुनना, कीप ऑन टेलिंग द घोस्ट स्टोरीज। बस इतना ही बोलना था आपको।
हैमस्टर जी वो
हाँ
एड अगर
सुरेश जी आप इतना अच्छा आदमी है, इतना अच्छा खास आदमी है, सो लवली टू सी यू। और होजे जी, एनीवे सुरेश जी आप कुछ बोल रहा था।
Shit. कितना मीन है ये hamster.
हैमस्टर जी,
हाँ सुरेश जी बोलिए।
आपने कहा कि शो के बीच में एड्स आते हैं.
तुम्हारा खाना में मिर्ची डालूंगा मैं hamster जी.
एक सेकेंड सर.
हाँ
तो
बोलिए.
अगर एड्स भी आ रहे हैं इस वीडियो में जो चल
हाँ
रहा है, तो
हाँ
उसका मतलब एडसेंस के हिसाब से इसके लिए और भी पैसे आ रहे होंगे.
हाँ सुरेश
ओ
जी, ये सही बात है। ये आपने बहुत सेंस यूज करके सही बात किया था
बट
अभी।
सुरेश जी, आपने कान मस्ती पेमेंट सिस्टम एक्सेप्ट किया है तो वो जिंदगी भर लागू है.
लेकिन
होजे
थोड़ा
जी,
दर्द होने लगा आजकल.
होजे जी, आप ऐसा कैसे बात करते हैं? हमारा सीनियर टैलेंट बात कर रहे हैं और
Sorry,
बीच में
sorry.
आपको उसको काट रहे हैं सर।
सॉरी.
नहीं होजे जी, नो लेट मी टेल यू, आप इतना अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं, इतना अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं, लेकिन इस स्ट्रीम पे नहीं। वेरी माउस डूड, दिस रिडिकुलस। सॉरी अबाउट दैट, सॉरी अबाउट दैट।
भाई और बहनों, आज हमारे साथ अरशद सायद. अरशद जी, आपका स्वागत.
अर्शद सैयद जी आज हमारे साथ यहाँ पर मौजूद हैं.
तालियां अरशद.
तालियां, जोरदार तालियों के साथ.
I feel like
Arshad
Arshad
looks
is
like
gonna
someone
just
who-
abuse us any moment now.
Yeah,
तुम
he looks
लोग
like someone
बंद
who
करो ये
writes
स्ट्रीम.
stories.
क्या है कचरा?
I feel Arshad is got a very writer's vibe, director's vibe. I feel like कुछ ऐसा कुछ vibe
We
आ
will
रहा है।
allow Suresh to do the introduction. सुरेश जी, बच्चन की आवाज में सर.
दोस्तों और सज्जनों, अरशद सैयद जी आज हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं. अरशद के बारे में क्या कहना, बहुत ही उम्दा किस्म के राइटर हैं, डायरेक्टर हैं, और जितने सारे हम कॉमेडियंस इंडस्ट्री में हैं आज, चैनल 20 से लेकर कॉमेडियंस बेटा, कॉमेडियंस बेटा, जितने सारे लोग हैं हम लोग सब, we are all at one part of our life has been dedicated to Arshad's writings.
You
One of the best writers that the industry has ever seen. Comic writer, serious writer, whatever you say, but Arshad is everyone's favorites. And you know that the whole team of Great Indian Comedy Show loves you, Arshad.
I feel like Arshad doesn't believe you now.
Yes, you are. You are.
Yeah. Arshad, like, why did
We can
Yes,
see
yes,
you,
we can see
Arshad.
you.
You're live on the stream as well. You need to turn the YouTube browser off and just keep zoom on.
No, I don't have any browser on. I've just got mute.
Magic देखा, टैलेंट देखा आपने. विदाउट एनी ब्राउजर कुछ नहीं सर, हमारे साथ जुड़े.
आप सब देख रहे हैं. So this is what संजीव कपूर कुकरी चैनल.
सर अरशद आपका रेसिपी बताइए हमको प्लीज.
ये डर का कुकिंग चल रहा है यहाँ पे.
What's up, man?
But What's up, man? Serial man, Bhagat. What's up?
What you're doing,
Father-in-law
man?
Aulad.
What
Yeah,
you're
man,
doing,
your
man?
father-in-law.
Good man.
Yeah, little my take my champal and eat you, man.
Champals, man.
Champals.
Bata champals. Oh, man.
So I'll just tell
Sir,
you, Arshad and we were chatting, and he said that he has some of these wonderful incidents that he would like to have. One of which he's going to narrate to us today.
yeah, and then
And
make a movie out of it.
why not?
Arshad
Please,
is checking if this is worth making a movie over.
Yeah, this is
He might
sample
just
audience.
disconnect in the middle of the call.
Go for it, Arshad. Take it away.
Okay. No, but the thing is, you know what? You guys talk about comedy and stuff. I've written the Great Indian Comedy Show for Suresh and stuff, but trust me, the genre I've written the most in my lifetime is horror.
Oh,
Nice.
And yeah, there was a show on Star Plus called Koi Hai.
yes.
yeah.
You know, Cyril must have grown up on it.
Yeah. Back in the days
by
when I
then-
was young, I used to watch Suresh
Yes,
and Hoezaay.
Suresh saw it after his second son was born.
And Cyril only heard shh. He just heard shh. Cool.
So 7 seasons of that show. Each season must have run for like a year at least. So 7 years, do the math. So I think I can
Wow.
Limca Book of Records if you are hearing.
And
I've
so
written
it
more
was a daily also, yeah.
Yeah, no, so this is a story which I had written for that show, and it's based on hearsay. Back in Bijnor, my hometown, my dad's hometown actually, in UP. And of course, you take fact and you fictionalize it, but I heard it from quite a few people. So I'll just get into it. It's quite interesting. It's basically about this place called Rampur, somewhere in UP, and there's this guy who is working in some government institute or somewhere, and as he's driving down or walking down on a scooter, whatever you might say, he sees a bus accident in the forest. And apparently goes in the bus accident, a lot of people are wounded, and some people, the bus basically is like khai type mein gir gayi hai, and he gets there, and there is just this woman who's there, and she's a very pretty woman, and he sort of rescues everybody and takes this woman, and she's got a complete concussion, complete memory loss. She doesn't know who she is, what she is. So out of Good Samaritan and maybe some other reasons, he takes her back home and gets friendly with her, and sort of he starts looking for a, you know, कि कहाँ से आई है, but all dead ends there. She has no recollection of anything after the accident. There is no identification on her. There is nothing in a bag, nothing. And then on typical Hindi film style, what happens is they fall in love, and when no lead comes, he decides to marry. So far it's going well, like a nice Hindi film, and they get married, and a few years go by, and it's a nice, happy marriage. And what he notices, he goes to sleep in the night, and one night as he's sleeping, he wakes up and she's not there, not next to him. So he looks around and he sees she's coming back from outside the house, and he said, "What happened to you?" She said, "No, I was just feeling very claustrophobic. I stepped out for a walk or something." And he said, "Are you crazy? This is jungle and this blah, blah, blah." So, but this continues, and with time, what happens is that one day he gets up and she's not there, and he decides to follow her. And this I've apparently heard from my uncles. And this is, he walks into the forest and he goes and he sees her there, and he sees her back. And then he looks at her feet, and the feet are turned the other way. And that's where he freaks out. Yeah, this is all our wives now. He married a Diane. So he freaks out completely, and he doesn't know what to do. He can't confront her. And he looks and he watches the facial features and all. It's very contorted. Everything is different. And he goes back home in the sweat, and he goes and lies on his bed, doesn't know what to do. And sure enough, within 1 hour, she comes and lies down next to him. Now this poor guy has lost his sleep. Now he doesn't know to confront her. He doesn't know to tell her. Time goes by. And one fine day, she figures out that he knows. And she tells him, "Listen, I know that you know, but this is what I am. You know, if I had to do something to you, I'd have done it to you long back. Okay? I genuinely like you, I'm here, but this is the life I have chosen, and this is my, what you call, my new life, of new lease of life. So let it be. So let's continue the way the things are. Now, this guy is really freaking out. Okay, now what do I tell her, man? I can't tell her anything, but we spend time with her and there is some emotional attachment, but still, I mean, the reality is something else. So he doesn't know what to do. And in this whole thing, he's like living in a complete trapped space, married to a witch, literally. And at some point, he can't take it anymore, obviously, and he goes to meet a Peer Baba somewhere, one of those typical mazars or somewhere, and he tells him, "Ki Baba, this is my problem." The guy gives him an advice, which is if you go into Indian folklore, basically Indian folklore says that if you cut a lock of a witch's hair, जो चुड़ैल होती है उसका आप एक बाल का गुच्छा काट के, if you cut it, then you can control her, and she loses her power. But it's not easy to do that. So how does he do that? So once while she's sleeping, somehow or the other he cons her, whatever, he cuts a lock of her hair. And next morning when she wakes up, she knows what he's done and she is livid. So what he's done basically, he's taken the lock of hair and he goes and buries it outside in the backyard somewhere. Now, when she wakes up, she knows what's happened. She is livid. She throws a fit. She shows him tries to bring her evil side out, but it doesn't come out. And she said, "I know what you've done." And he said, "Listen, you trusted me. See, I trusted you. Now you have to trust me. I don't want to end this relationship, but I can't see you going back to those days." So after some point, finally, she relents and she agrees. And it becomes one of those crazy situations where she sort of resigns to this 100%. So earlier, basically, I would say she was having a cake and eating it too. But now it's a very clear choice that she's got to be domesticated and be this man's dharam patni for life. In a human form. So a couple of years go by. Now it's 4 years of marriage. And obviously living together. Soon the past is the past. And obviously you have to move ahead. And what do you know next year? She's pregnant. And she's going to have this baby. And yes, they have forgotten. And she completely changes overnight. And she becomes the classic Adarshwadi, full-on, Parjatya Bahu. She becomes. And it's an amazing life. And suddenly it's looking like, okay, this is how it's going to happily end after and stuff with the baby coming in. And the baby is born and she's a fabulous mother. And this guy is actually, so his fear by now slowly starts leaving the window. I mean, kitna, 30% tha, 25% or 20%, 10%. And finally it's there, 4% there, like, and it's right in the back of his head. And soon he's almost forgotten it. It's almost like something of the past. And now they're actually living like a real couple with a baby. And one day he's out at work and she's sitting in the playing with a little child. And that's when she sees and she feels some wind behind. She needs to go to the backyard to check something. Maybe she's growing something there or I don't know what. And there she goes and she sees an odd-shaped plant growing from the ground. And that's when she figures out that this plant will only grow where my hair has been buried. And she digs that spot and she pulls out that. She basically finds her hair. And now what folklore says is that the moment she finds that, she turns into her witchly self. And now you come to know the reason why she married him. Basically, what folklore there says that witches sometimes need to marry human beings and bear their offspring and then sacrifice them later so that they can improve their longevity. Basically, add another 100 years to your life. So the entire marriage to this guy was for that, so that she could sustain another 200 years of her life or something. And now this little baby is going to be sacrificed. So she's got her hair back, she's got her power back. And she takes the baby and she goes into the woods or wherever, and the so-called sacrificial altar where she's going to kill the baby. And just as she's about to, meanwhile, the husband comes back home, he goes in the backyard, and she's not there. He sees this dug up, he realizes, oh shit, she's not there. He follows the trail, he goes looking for her in the forest. And she's out there all about to kill the baby. And then obviously the classic thing happens and the baby looks at her and smiles, and she can't bring herself to do that because the mother in her has prevailed over the witch in her. And she breaks down, and by then the husband comes, reaches there, he saves the baby, looks at her, and she steps back and she says, "I'm sorry, but this is what I was doing. This was my whole agenda. And I realized that even being 300 years of a witch is nothing compared to being a mother for 2 months. And I will now leave your life. Now you take this baby and go away. Give it the best life. Give him the love of a mother and a father. But just one favor. I beg you, please don't ever tell him what his mother's real identity was. And saying that, the man leaves, and it's a final farewell. And then she walks away into the woods, and that's how the story ends.
अर्शद जी इधर इधर टच किया आपका स्टोरी.
क्या बात है.
आपने म्यूजिक सुना, बीजीएम सुना कि नहीं?
फैंटास्टिक स्टोरी, मजा आ गया सर, तालियां. आपका रेटिंग के लिए रेटिंग हम देंगे 10 on 10 सर. नरेशन आल्सो 10 on 10. तालियां. हम तो कुछ भी नहीं है सर. क्या बात है.
ऑडियंस 10 on 10.
सुपर.
My God.
ऑडियंस को भी मजा आ गया. दे आर ऑल 10 on 10. हार्ट शेप रुला दिया, मस्त.
I still remember that. Arshad, just on this note, I had to share that one sketch that I did, which was written by you. So this sketch, I'm playing a henpecked husband, okay? And I'm in the office, I'm talking to my colleagues, and then say I have to go back home. I'm very unhappy. So when I was playing my colleague, and he says, "Arey, itna bhi kya hai? No, yaar, she's this, she's that, she's a real witch and all that. Chudail hai. तो यार यार ऐसे मत बात करो किसी इंसान के बारे में. And all ऐसे ठीक है जाता हूँ. And then I go back home. I ring the doorbell, and Purvi Joshi, fine actor, is playing my wife. She opens the door. She's actually a chudai. Her feet are backwards and all. So
I love the story, man. Very freaky.
But very freaky.
If you do make that movie, I'd like if you can cast me for the hair.
I don't mind playing the plant.
Just the hair. Just the hair.
Plant.
Or
Yeah,
the hair, or I can be a table, anything.
हमारे औकात नहीं है.
But it's very interesting. See, Asik, that film also, that I was
Which
talking to, ASEQ.
God bless
which,
you, Suresh.
Oh, Asik. So that film was also based on jinns, and where this lady takes a human form,
Yeah.
and she was gone and stayed with this hero in the film. But apparently that was a
Yeah.
real story that happened. And that girl was with him for some time, and he realized that she's a jinn, and then tried to get out of it.
नहीं देखो
अरे भाई.
एक्चुअली क्या है ना,
उसे
ये सब
please यार,
फेक
100
न्यूज़.
times.
ये लोग मेरे बारे
Mrs.
हमको
Malhotra.
डिफेम कर रहे हैं ये लोग. एक्चुअली वो प्रॉपर्टी डिस्प्यूट था. वो मेरा बाल काटा उधर डाला था. अर्शद,
मिट्टू आंटी,
Sorry,
कैसे
मेरा
हो आप?
आप आ
मिट्टू
गए.
आंटी,
Oh God,
बहुत
sorry
टाइम के
अर्शद.
बाद आप आ गया मिट्टू आंटी.
Arshad is
Oh,
like,
God.
wait a second, wasn't I on the ghost story stream 2 seconds ago? Thank you, Arshad. That was
Thank you, Arshad.
fantastic,
Thank
man.
you, Arshad.
Thanks
so
a
much.
lot.
What a
It's
session.
Great being here. All the best, you guys. Have
Thank
fun.
you,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Thank
I'll
you
see you
so
in
much.
Bandra sometime, man.
Yeah, man.
See you, man.
We should catch up, man. Bye.
Bye,
Take care, bro.
Arshad. Thanks
Yeah,
so
have a
much,
good one.
bro.
Bye.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.
Thank you, Arshad. Bye.
Bye.
Wow. So now
You
we'll
know
be
what-
seeing this
what
as a
he-
film. They
Yeah,
like
he's
it.
made such great movies, but what he failed to mention, his fame to claim was Lola Kutti.
Claim
He
to
used
fame.
write for it back then.
No, not. Are you crazy?
I'm joking. It's a joke. It's a joke, Suresh. It's a joke. Yeah, it's a joke.
They know
I'm
each other
joking.
well, I believe.
Yeah, no. I know all of Javed's initial Javed Jaffrey, what all he did in the video call flashback, that show on Channel V much before.
Oh, this was before I was born. I remember correctly.
But Arshad, with that story proving that he's really, really good at what he does.
Yeah,
with,
yeah,
yeah.
Shh, koi hai. क्या बात
Hey, Aloo Bhujia is
Hey,
saying,
I'll have a plate.
can you please do a Sachin exorcist? And the ghosts are laughing. Just
Oh
imagine.
my God.
Hey, dude.
Please come out of the body. I dare you. Please.
I'll do that
Hey.
now. You be the... Leave that body. I command you to release that man.
No,
That is
I'm
the
supposed
worst
to
poltergeist.
No,
You
I'm the
sound-
priest.
You're being.
No.
This
they
is a
were-
sweet priest.
Sachin is
Leave
the
the body, no.
exorcist.
Just leave it, no. Please leave the body.
Sachin is the exorcist. He's a
Acha, oh,
priest.
he's the exorcist.
Ah.
Okay.
So you have to be, go away, leave this child's body, please, right now.
नहीं,
छोड़ दो.
कभी नहीं.
हाँ, निकल जाओ. हाँ. भूत तुम निकल जाओ इधर से. होजे का शरीर को छोड़ दो.
ये मुझे पता है तुम क्या करते हो.
है पता है? ए वेड़िया, जल्दी
मैं
से
जा
निकल
रही
जा.
His way of getting rid of the ghost thing. Hey, Vedya, and they run away.
Yeah, bat ka grip.
Bat ka grip.
Yes.
Amazing, yeah. Suresh, I believe Suresh was the
Talent
contact
endless.
person for Arshad bring him onto the show. Finally, Suresh
Well
doing
done,
something good
Suresh.
for our
Well
stream.
done.
It's really like,
Well done, Suresh.
Arshad, a
wow.
great writer, director, and most important, a beautiful human being, just like Cyril and you, actually.
Aww.
Hmm.
Seriously, very
Suresh.
rarely you get meet such people who meet.
Suresh,
and
you can be my contact person anytime.
I will.
So I'm thinking of a Khan Masti version of this
11,
story.
11.
11 where Suresh he's a male chudel. What is a male chudel? Is sorcerer? Or
He's
what is it?
Yeah,
it's
man.
Mr. Chudel.
Okay, Mr.
Yeah.
Chudel.
Yeah.
And they find out कि they need one lock of hair, right?
Yeah.
तो अभी वो किधर से मिलेगा?
Oh, and because this Chudel has already thought of everything and he's come wearing a wig.
No.
And this lady cuts his hair and
You
buys
know God where it's going.
No, Suresh, Khan Masti. सोच रही है.
I know, कान मस्ती हुई ना तो पहले
No. So because of that, they never get the hair because it's too tough to go there. Black
keep
Mirror
on
would have
getting
ended the
something
story where
else.
they're happy and the story ends over there.
It is a happy ending story.
Yeah, and
11.
in the story by mistake they say, "Arey, we tried to cut your hair but something else."
Funny as hell.
Who
Why is
thrives?
Suresh waking up in the night to find someone trying to cut his hair.
And then
Oh my god.
Hey,
Suresh.
hey, मैं हूँ अक्षय कुमार, सबके पास है
मेरे
तार,
घर
मैं
के
हूँ
ऊपर
डैनी।
तार, मैं हूँ अक्षय कुमार. I will see you in the car. I say this बार मेरे ऊपर मत करो वार. Oh, sky में है स्टार.
मेरे
उधर
पास
पीते
जगह में
हैं
है
इन द
चार।
बार. Yes, ओ मारा बॉल और हो गया 4.
You will go very far. रोड के ऊपर है तार।
वो कर दिया सर ऑलरेडी.
कर दिया,
मैं इधर आया सुपर चैट पढ़ने के लिए.
सॉरी, तो काम करो ना फिर। प्यारा घर है।
बाप रे कैसे बात करते हैं. अब पूजा से सुरेश सर could you please do जैकी दादा ASMR exorcism. ये अभी कैसा whose line is it anyway बना दिया इधर. जग्गू दादा ASMR execution. Exorcism. Sir, we'll give you a chance to attempt that. एक second. Darshan, thank you so much for your message. It's just a ghost का emoji. आलू भुजिया Suresh, why can you please do such an exorcist to हो गया. अरे ये क्या funny comment था. To the moon now. Gerald will know what to do. अपना विचर रे विचर. Oh, gamer को पता रहेगा. Nidhi, thank you for your message. Anuj Gupta says, I'm being forced to do this. McHamster, please pretend to be possessed by a ghost.
What?
Interesting suggestion. So Cyril, McHamster possessed as a ghost. Suresh G will be doing Jackie the ASMR exorcism.
ये private show बन गया अभी.
Yeah, it's like अभी कोई ना अब मैं last में नाचेगा. All right. Take it away, sir.
ये कौन है?
That's all we have, folks. Thank you.
That's all.
नहीं करेंगे? Cyril? हाँ, ठीक है.
निकल जा।
Cyril नहीं करता है वो सजा. Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yes,
मैं
nice.
कैंस तो पता नहीं, वो मूडी है, वो कभी-कभी आता है.
Oh, he's going for pressing the
It
button.
sounds like Suresh. You sound like Darth Vader if Jackie Shroff was Darth Vader.
और निकल जा बेटो, Star Wars हो गए ले सब जगह।
Very interesting and tough to do also.
बहुत निकल जा बेटो, सुट्टा उट्टा मारने का बेटो, भूत भूत करने का, किसी के शरीर में नहीं घुसने का, टाइम पे निकलने का, उसको खाना वाना खाने दे, बाथरूम में बैठने दे उसको, तू भूत भूत बन के इसके अंदर क्या घुस के ले, निकल जा अभी चल.
Oh,
हो
wow,
गया.
this guy looks like I love his
Nice,
setup.
Suresh, तालियां.
Thank you.
That Jackie Shroff as an exorcist, amazing.
Yeah. Mayank ji's setup is kind of scaring me a little bit.
Hi Mayank, कैसे हो आप? एक second, I'll just unmute you.
मैं मयंक नहीं हूँ.
Hi, I did not expect. मैं अपना काम कर रहा था. I did not expect कि मैं I'll be admitted to the stream. Okay.
Welcome,
So my
sir.
first time. So yeah, hi everybody.
Hi Huku,
Hi,
hi, don't
Mayank,
worry.
what's
सांस
up?
लो सब लोग, हाथ पकड़ो. Everybody hold each other's
my-
hand. Sorry, one second.
ए, वो तेरा हाथ थोड़ा ज़्यादा नीचे है.
Sorry, but what's happening, Mayank? And
Yeah.
तो
So-
Mayank, क्या रेटिंग देंगे अपना स्टोरी को?
I would say it's a 7 out of 10 because it was a personal experience.
Oh,
But
wow.
I'm like an average storyteller. तो उस हिसाब से.
Don't
So-
stress. Just have fun.
Don't worry. No one's listening also. हाँ.
So I'm an architecture student. So it happened when I was doing my internship. So I was in somewhere in Uttarakhand. It's a place called Almora. So I was living there on the edge of the hill, working in a firm as an intern. So I used to stay in a village. एक विलेज के कॉटेज में रहता था, एक विलेज था वहां पे, एक रूम में रहता था मैं. एंड क्या होता था उस टाइम पे, लाइक आई यूज्ड टू लिसन टू अ लॉट ऑफ हॉरर स्टोरीज एंड पॉडकास्ट. एंड उस टाइम पे मुझे ये नहीं पता था कि जब हम बहुत सारे हॉरर स्टोरीज एंड पॉडकास्ट सुनते हैं या फिर बहुत सारे ऐसे ये ऑकल्ट चीजें सुनते हैं, so we attract those kind of things in our life, like we attract that energy. Like I learned it very like much later through YouTube and through my parents and everyone else. तो उस टाइम पे क्या था कि सितंबर अक्टूबर का टाइम था एंड मैं बहुत ज्यादा आई वाज रियली इनटू ऑल दिस हॉरर कंटेंट. आई इवन स्टार्टेड राइटिंग हॉरर स्टोरीज. तो फिर मेरे साथ इंसिडेंट्स छोटे छोटे होने लग गए कि सो द सेटअप ऑफ माय प्लेस वाज कि जहाँ मैं रहता हूँ, इट्स रूम जो है एक हिल के एज पे है एंड वहां से सीधा नीचे जाओगे तो खाई टाइप है और पतला सा रास्ता जिससे मैं मेन रोड तक जा सकता हूँ और अपने फर्म ऑफिस तक काम करने जा सकता हूँ. एंड सामने पूरे पेड़ पेड़ दिखते हैं, सारी हिल्स दिखती हैं और मूनलाइट आती है बहुत अच्छी. तो यू कैन सी एवरीथिंग. इफ डे पूर्णिमा होता है तो यू कैन सी एवरी लिटिल थिंग इन द मूनलाइट. सो आई एम लाइक मैं बस बर्तन मांज रहा हूँ अपने एंड प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर माई नेक्स्ट डे. इट्स 10:30 एंड आई हियर लाइक ग्राउलिंग साउंड आउटसाइड. सो इट्स नेचुरल कि वहाँ पे बहुत डॉग्स भी होते हैं एंड कभी कभार में भी लेपर्ड या कुछ आता है तो उसकी आवाजें आती रहती हैं. सो आई एम लाइक ठीक है होगा कोई. So I heard it 2-3 times and then I look outside my window and I see nothing. So and उस टाइम में मेरे को थोड़ी आदत थी कि मैं बाहर रात में चला जाता था. So I just went out and I put on the street house के बाहर, जो घर के बाहर रूम के बाहर लाइट, एंड मैं फोन से देखने लगा कि कहाँ पे कुछ होगा, मे बी झाड़ियों के आसपास कुछ होगा. तो झाड़ियों का थोड़ा हिलने का आवाज आ रहा था तो मैंने तो ऐसे पत्थर फेंक दिया कि कुत्ता ही होता है मोस्टली, नो लेपर्ड्स कम देयर, इट रियली हैपेंस. तो वो शांत हो गया. But as soon as I threw the stone and I was looking in the direction of the bushes, मेरे को मेरे कान के पास ग्राउलिंग आया, आवाज उसका, like it was ऐसे करते हुए, it was ऐसा वाला ग्राउल था. तो it exactly तो मेरे कान के पास है and मेरे ऐसे गूज बम्स खड़े हो गए. So I just ran inside and I like shut my door and slept. And the second incident that happened was कि I was listening to a podcast at like night 11-12 बजे के अराउंड. तो उसमें वो कुछ बता रहे थे, कुछ हॉरर स्टोरी टाइप का, एंड मैं थोड़ा सा डर गया था एंड मैं सो गया उसको सुन के. एंड देन लाइक एट 1 AM आई वेक अप. तो क्या होता है कि व्हेनेवर जब पूर्णिमा होता है ना तो आई ओपन माय कर्टन्स. मेरा लाइक टिंटेड ग्लास का विंडो था उधर, सो आई कुड सी आउटसाइड बट नोबडी कुड सी इनसाइड. तो आई वुड जस्ट लाइक ओपन द कर्टन्स और अच्छी मूनलाइट आती थी रूम में, तो उससे ना ज्यादा अंधेरा होता था तो मुझे को मेरी फटती भी नहीं थी. तो मैं जस्ट इट वाज लाइक 1 o'clock एंड आई हियर बर्ड्स चर्पिंग. तो आई वाज अ बिट, या एग्जैक्ट यही समझ. सो आई वाज अ बिट स्कैर्ड कि ऐसे क्यों हो रहा है. मतलब मैं थोड़ा पहले मुझे लगा सुबह हो गई. मैंने जब टाइम देखा, यार ये तो 1 बज रहा है, कि चिड़िया की आवाज कहाँ से आ रही है. सो आई थॉट मे बी लेपर्ड आया होगा. तो इस वजह से चिड़िया कभी कभार ऐसे आवाज करती हैं अगर लेपर्ड इफ दे सेंस समथिंग. तो when I so I woke up and I looked outside my window, एकदम विंडो के पास खड़े होकर, और ना मेरे को फुटस्टेप्स की आवाज आई पर मुझे कोई दिखाई नहीं दे रहा है ना. मतलब जैसे अगर आपके सामने कोई बंदा चल रहा है तो आप अगर कोई बंदा लेफ्ट टू राइट जा रहा है सो यू विल बी एबल टू सी ना कि फुटस्टेप्स की आवाज इंक्रीज होती है, एक पीक पे पहुंचती है और फिर फेड आउट हो जाती है. तो मैं विंडो के बाहर देख रहा हूँ और मेरे को आवाज आ रही है कि कोई राइट से चलता हुआ आ रहा है और लेफ्ट में जा रहा है, तो मुझे कोई दिख ही नहीं रहा है. एंड इट हैपेंड लाइक ट्वाइस. तो पहले मुझे लगा कि मैं आई हैव लॉस्ट इट एंड मेरे साथ कुछ मतलब ऐसे मैं इमेजिन कर रहा हूँ बहुत ज्यादा. बट एज सून एज आई थिंक अबाउट दैट, लाइक जस्ट 10 seconds लेटर आई हियर वेरी क्लियर फुटस्टेप्स से राइट से आए एंड फिर लेफ्ट में चले गए. और वो बहुत ही क्लियर था कि मतलब जैसे आप पत्थर के ऊपर चलते हो तो एक आवाज आती है ना आपके शूज की. इट वाज 1 AM in the night, nobody was there. So yeah, that was the incident. And I later got to know कि like वहाँ पे एक मोनास्ट्री है जहाँ मैं रहता था. तो उधर ना एक मॉन्क जो थे, छोटी से बात कर रहा था जब भी मैं वॉक पे जाता था सुबह सुबह या सनराइज के टाइम. So he told me later कि when you listen to a lot of ghost stories and you talk about a lot of occult things, you actually like invite those vibes. क्योंकि क्या होता है कि भूत और इन सब की जो एनर्जी होती है ना, इनका मेन मोटिव होता है to become human because they
इसलिए
cannot do things in the spirit form. They cannot touch or eat or drink anything. So they
इसलिए
want
मैं नहीं सुनता स्टोरीज जब लोग बताते हैं.
तो फिर he
Oh,
told me
freaky.
कि ऐसा होता है. That's why फिर मैंने थोड़ा कम करा वो सब सुनना. And then he said कि yeah, because they get aware कि someone is talking about us, so they pay you a visit. तभी they say कि तुम्हें अभी goosebumps अगर एकदम से आ जाए ना, तो it means कि आसपास घूम रहा कोई. So yeah, that's it.
क्या
That was
बात
my.
है. Mayank,
बेटा
solid
तुम
narration.
बैंक जैसा कुछ है
Great
कुछ नहीं,
narration, man. Great narration.
ऐसा कुछ है ही नहीं.
Anyway, Mayank, thank you so much. और Mayank,
you,
किधर
Mayank.
हो आप इस वक्त?
अल्मोड़ा में.
नहीं अभी तो मैं I'm in Delhi. I'm in my home. I'm completing my thesis.
Okay.
हाँ.
Best
And
of
the
luck, buddy.
thesis are now how to scare people.
Big fan. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you,
Thank you,
bye.
buddy.
See you
Take
guys.
care.
Bye bye.
Take care. Have a
Thank
good
you,
one.
man.
It looked like daytime with the way the light was going in the back over there. Thoda,
Not really.
Wow.
It looked quite
Oh, you disagree?
strange. I disagree, sir.
Suresh has
No,
done a
we agree
thesis
to
on
disagree.
this. Okay.
I agree to disagree with you, man.
I agree.
Hey, listen, so basically, see, this is what it plays on the mind. That's what he forgot to say. If you listen to a lot of content which are ghostly, so the best thing is to, after the ghost stream or something, instead of going on to the Discord server and discussing more ghost stories, if you're having this problem that Mike was saying, it's
Do
better to
something
go and
else.
watch some
Play
comedy.
games or watch comedy.
Watch comedy.
Yeah.
Leslie Nielsen's Naked Gun series, really interesting, really funny. Watch.
But that's why we did this whole thing of we will try to figure out ki kya hai, वगैरह, etc. Na?
Correct. And now
We're
coming
failing
back,
that
let's
means. We're
break
failing.
Mike's story.
Mike.
Get it? Mike का पता नहीं, Mike का
Oh, Mayank का
का
story.
नहीं, छोड़, आगे बढ़ते नहीं, जाने दो भाई.
हाँ. बोलिए सुरेश जी.
Mike, all the best for your thesis. And
Bebe. Don't call me Bebe.
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 Species.
Bebe. Thesis.
We've
Thesis.
reached that point in the
Thesis.
stream where
Thesis
about
Hoezaay.
no one is
Thesis
coherent
Cyril.
anymore.
Thesis
7
Cyril.
minutes left.
Yeah.
7
अरे
minutes.
अरे सुरेश आप होजे का बारे में सुना था?
हाँ.
उसने फीसिस किया था.
अरे अभी देखो वही चेहरा था. 23.
33.
23.
ए होजे जी टाइम चेक बोलना क्या हो रहा है?
6 minutes बाकी. Cyril is already
नहीं.
opening Counter Strike. I can see you that Steam खुल गया है. Counter Strike lobby is opening on one.
सब कुछ
What's
चालू
happening?
है. ये आ रहे. Oh sorry. Stream अभी तक चालू है.
23. 7 minutes left for 6.5 minutes left for tonight's stream to end. I would like to say Cyril Diabrio and Suresh Menon.
Yeah.
I just would like to say your names. And a big round of applause
Hoezaay.
for
Hoezaay.
Suresh Menon.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Diabrio. Arshad
Sid
Syed for gracing us
and-
with this stream and that amazing story. And the other people who called in. And the one person who's in this waiting room called Hoezaay Gandu. I don't know क्या चल रहा है इधर. But
and Jose Cavaco.
Oh, the one and only, ladies and gentlemen, before we
Hold on, this is the one holy.
the one and only one.
I do have many holes inside me.
9 holes.
Sir, last. Oh, you counted how many holes you have?
Suresh is a connoisseur of counting.
Holes.
I just had a crazy thought. Suresh's search history will be wild, na? How many
Yeah.
holes do humans have? 9 holes.
Yeah, but
So
that's
the average human
there's
has
a part of
9.
mythology, no? It's a part of mythology.
ठीक है. We'll add some of the delay. Actually, good idea. Errol crash था ना? साला hate it when people are right. थोड़ा delay था तो हम लोग 5 minutes आगे जाएंगे. But before we go ahead, I would like to say Suresh Menon's Instagram, Cyril's Instagram, Suresh's YouTube, Cyril's YouTube. These are the places you want to avoid as much as possible and come to my Instagram and my YouTube. But just in case you don't want to do that and you want to show me my place, you go to them. The links are in the description. Suresh's Instagram, Cyril's Instagram. And with lovely people like this, Suresh and Cyril. That's it. I thought I had something there, but I didn't have anything
As
further to
usual.
say.
Huh.
We'll take one final call and then we'll spend 5 minutes doing absolutely nothing at the end of the stream. Life updates, things like that. If anybody wants to share anything, this is like those meetings. Na? Does anyone have anything to share?
I'm going to crash after the stream. It's so
Okay.
sleepy.
अरे सुरेश इधर send me a
Sorry.
message saying रात पे पार्टी करते हैं.
Hey,
My
he
phone
laughed
has
like
been hacked.
Saif Ali Khan just now. I heard that.
Meow.
निहार
Oh no.
का एसी बंद है.
Tick,
ये
tick,
बाप रे
tick,
डेंजरस.
tick, tick.
ये
Yeah.
सो गया.
ये सो गया रहेगा तो ठीक है, नहीं तो सडनली साइड से कुछ आ जाएगा
Hey, वो
कुछ.
क्या है उधर लेफ्ट में देखो.
स्क्रीनशॉट चालू कर.
Something is there on the left. It just popped up. It was not there before this.
It was there. It was always
It
there.
Is
is
it a
that.
scrubber or a parrot or something?
It's a plant or it's a
उसका
showpiece.
बाल है बाल है.
बाल.
बाल बाल ये दिन आए, बाल बाल ये दिन आए, तुम जियो हजारों साल दुनिया, ये आरज़ू, हैप्पी बर्थडे
Good
टू
evening,
यू.
Thank you. हाँ,
gentlemen.
copyright strike हो गया मेरा
ये
चैनल.
हमारे
गा नहीं
स्ट्रीम
सकते?
के अभी
Apparently.
नींद आ रहे हैं.
4 सेकंड यू कैन सिंग.
होजे सुरेश
बुरगिर.
बहुत नींद आ रहे
गुरगिर.
हैं. वो कुछ भी बात कर रहे हैं अभी लेकिन stay tuned. We all must be there soon.
नींद आ गया.
हमारे लास्ट कॉलर जो है
अगव
प्रणव
अगव अगव
अगव
प्रणव में
प्रणव।
आया
प्रणव
तो मैं उसके बाद रबब खुर्शीद को लेके
नहीं।
आएंगे अंदर. अगर वो भी नहीं आए तो स्ट्रीम बंद
प्रणव नहीं है
करेंगे.
तो हम ही बात करते हैं.
अरे अल्ट्राजियन अपना आदमी है ये, क्यों कर रहे हैं आप सुपर चैट? मत करो, पैसा सेव करो मेरे भाई. थैंक यू अल्ट्राजियन, कितना हीरा आदमी है. प्रणव राणे तो नहीं आ रहे अंदर, पता नहीं क्या सीन है.
हेलो
ए तू स्ट्रीम पे फोन पे नहीं है. हेलो क्या बोल रहा है?
अभी
वाला बोल रहा?
लास्ट फ्यूम्स पे चल रहे हैं अभी फ्यूम्स पे.
मेरा पूरा
मैडम
fume
मैडम
हो गया इधर.
फ्यूम्स पे चल रहे हैं.
Bro, you don't understand how much of medication I'm on. I've got a nasal spray. I'm using an inhaler. And
But,
I don't know why the doctor said to put it there. I know you're going to do some bum joke, so I did it first.
Where you also cracking the bum
I
jokes,
knew,
huh?
I knew, मेरे को पता है.
You're also putting it through my bum only.
Doctor, this nasal spray is not working. Why did you put it in the bum? Pranav Rane not able to join us. All right. अरे टिशू जी.
ना होजे मैं आप
Cyril
आपका-
completely wasted up.
मैं
But
आपके
like
घर
you
पे
see the
आया था
energy now.
अभी.
When I say the stream is ending, वो उछल के he'll start dancing, you know. किधर है बलिश? कुछ भी बोलते तुम लोग.
सब लोग सो गया. तेरे वॉइस सुन के ना सब सो गया अभी.
सुरेश इस हफ्ते का प्लान क्या है?
मैं तो सोने वाला हूँ. सॉरी क्या हफ्ते का
हाँ,
प्लान?
वो
हम
तो
लोग
ठीक है.
हम लोग तो मिल रहे मंडे को.
चमगादड़.
चमका.
Batman.
कैसे हो रे? क्या हो रे? अरे मैंने सुना कि ये अभी घोष का स्टोरी कोई आया नहीं अभी तक इधर.
रुको
कुणाल
सर, मैं
को-
कुणाल गुप्ता को लेके आ रहे हैं.
नहीं कुणाल गुप्ता नहीं आना चाह रहा है.
कुछ भी बोलते हैं इधर सभी टाइम पे. एक घोस्ट आ गया ये तो ये
Dear God, Kunal, what are you doing? Kunal, put your lights on. डरा दिया भाई कुणाल एकदम से.
कुणाल
That was-
Sorry, Hoezaay.
that was
I
really
don't have
creepy.
any ghost stories. I was just waiting for.
That's okay.
जा
See,
रहे हो?
and that's the
जिंदगी
best
ने-
way. That's the best way to end the ghost stream with
Ghost
somebody
story,
just come
देखो.
ghost story.
Our panelists are slurring. It's reached up and say, "It's a ghost story."
ये घोस्ट स्टोरी नहीं तो मैं जा रहा है अभी निकल रही इधर से.
Alright, take care,
हाँ.
buddy. Bye, Kunal. Thanks
Bye
for being
bye.
with us.
Take
Bye.
care. Bye bye.
This is like वो मैं पार्टी में आया आपको बोलने के लिए कि मैं नहीं आ सकता पार्टी में. बाय. चलो आज का स्ट्रीम इधर ही खत्म. तो ए चमगादड़,
ए चमगादड़.
आ गया वापस.
ए उड़ने वाला
क्या बोले?
काकरोच.
ये सुन
ए
तू आएगा
सुना
क्या मेरे तू आएगा क्या
किधर?
बैटिंग करने के लिए?
तो बैठ जा.
Terrible.
Hey Suresh, you're being very bat right now.
Hey, are you making cake? Because I can see the batter behind you.
Oh my god, I feel so much better now that this is ending.
बैट का ग्रिप लेके ना तुम दोनों को. All right, that's it. That's the end for tonight. We're going to end it. मेरा भी एकदम फ्यूम्स चल रहा है. मैं जाके अभी फुस करेगा सब उधर. Cyril Diabrio
वो
he's
तो है
starting
नहीं
this
इधर.
thing. This is the concept, right? Cyril, you wanted to talk about it. You're starting this on your channel. And we will be going to Cyril's YouTube channel. So we want to grow that place now. Everybody come there, put some water. Cyril's YouTube channel, he does like Formula 1 races. He shows off his body, all kinds of crazy things that nobody wants to watch. So please come there. And Suresh Menon, his YouTube channel is on fire. He's giving you free movies. Come to his Instagram. He does dubs and stuff like that. And now
अच्छा
मैं अपना खुद का प्लीज मेरे बिल्डिंग के पास आ जाना. नहीं, tomorrow I plead with the हर oh छोड़ो रहने दो. मेरा कल का कुछ
और
नहीं है.
छोड़ो छोड़ो क्या
Hi,
Hi guys.
how are you?
But you were talking about channels. Just want to say that, you know, I don't do any shout outs, but please come watch our content soon. There'll be
Sorry
posts.
sir, ma'am, वो
Yeah.
नहीं वो माइक के पास आपको बात करना है. सॉरी मैं
Oh,
हड़बड़ा
I'm
गया.
so sorry. Is this better now?
Ooh.
oh
Okay.
it's sounding very nice madam
Excellent. I just want to say,
Madam.
आज
Badam.
madam
सुरेश आपके मुंह पे कुछ निकल रहे. हाँ.
मुंह पे
हाँ.
ठीक
So
है
anyway, please like, subscribe,
Yeah.
and hit the bell icon. तो कभी-कभी हम नया content
Slap
डालते
that
तो
bell icon. मारो उसको.
या आपको पता चलेगा कि हम नया content डाल दिया. And thank you Harami chat.
इतने
And
चाटे
thank you
मारो.
to our lovely panelists today. Suresh Menon, so
I thought you
talented.
said lovely pantless.
Lovely pantless. And Suresh Menon and Jose Cavaco. He's a cesspool of talent. I just love him. So much happening out here. Thank you so much, Harami chat. You have been absolutely Harami. So
yeah absolutely and
next week, please don't forget to come.
ma'am you forgot Cyril
Cyril is, he's okay. He's nice. He's all right.
नहीं मैं
sometimes.
करेगा सिरिल का इंट्रो. बट बिफोर वी गो, सिरिल और सुरेश का इंस्टाग्राम मैंने तो मेंशन किया है. टुमारो आई एम रिलीजिंग वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट वीडियोस आई हैव एवर मेड इन अ लॉन्ग टाइम. हाय Alema, how are you? Just wanted to announce this.
Good.
Don't screw up my announcement
Gutterman.
again.
No, you do it.
I said again. So tomorrow I will be releasing one of the biggest videos I've made in a long time. I went all the way to the desert to shoot it, Suresh.
oh I believe so I know that
What?
That's
He's
an
like,
announcement.
he's like, oh,
बस इतना ही था.
yeah, oh,
Eh,
I believe
but
it. I
listen,
believe
man,
it. कैसा
listen,
backup है?
जयपुर गया था ना
I saw the video, like I heard the rumors. I heard it's good, man.
Thank you,
It's
Cyril.
good, man. It's like one
Anyway, you
one
can-
shot.
Yeah, very nice. I'll give you one shot now. Just give me a second. You go to my Instagram. You'll find on the story. You
Okay.
can see
Which
footage
left-
from there. Not
this
you,
way?
not you. So 1 second.
Okay. You said
I
go,
went
man.
to
Yeah.
I went to the desert. It was very tough. One of the toughest shoots I've done for any film ever. So that will be releasing tomorrow. I plead with you. I implore you, Harami chat, to please come to my Instagram tomorrow, sometime around 2 p.m. and leave your feedback and let me know what you think of that video. And if
Leave
you
your
liked
feedback.
it, if you liked it, leave a message and say things and increase the engagement, things like that.
Thank you. Oh
Yeah, man. First of all, what you
Alright.
said, leave your feedback. It's feedback, man. And the second thing is, I went to the desert, man. Chocolate cake I had.
Very nice.
अजीब है
Good.
तो
Everything. बंद करूं मैं अभी stream में? I
Hey,
think हो
बंद
गया.
कर मेरे को तो नहीं जा रहा
Hey,
है
no, man. Suresh said take 4 more calls.
Four more calls? Okay. Chalo.
हाँ.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and then slap Cyril so hard that he forgets to do all this nonsense.
So toasted, I am today.
I know man you
Hey,
didn't bring
come
that
on.
face today
No. That's not there, man. Hey, Jose, man, come on, say something.
I'm trying to say something. I'm trying to end the stream if you don't mind. Both your filters very attractive, I gotta say. Very nice. Ladies and gentlemen, come over to our Discord server if you want to listen to more ghost stories. They do some sessions
Yeah.
there. Or you can just hang out and do nothing and count numbers and stuff.
Okay.
And this is what I have to deal with on a daily basis.
And more?
Don't forget to not go to Cyril and Suresh's Instagram and YouTube. Come to mine and have yourself
and,
a very good weekend.
and of course you
Good-
know Abish Matthew
Hey,
bye.
okay.
Cyril
You guys are both either credits started rolling and Cyril did this this head thing. Cyril, you have to do it again now. This is the end credit scene, ladies and gentlemen. Before we go, Cyril going to show you what he looks like without the filter.
Oh God, okay, fine. Here we go.
Oh, timing ठीक नहीं था इस बार. We could
अरे
see your hair.
बाल डालू क्या वापस?
Why does Cyril look? This is what Cyril looks like without his hair.
My God.
Yeah, but
Not doing it again. Okay, I'm ending this.
Okay, I'll do it again. Fine, I'll do it again. But pretending.
hey,
doing
please
it, but-
respect Abhish Matthew. Come on.
ठीक है, ठीक है, हाँ, ठीक है.
Psychopaths, both these guys. Have a good weekend, everyone. Take care.
Love
Thank you, Suresh.
Jose.
Thank you, Auntie. Thank you for being with us. Have a good weekend, everyone. Take care. Goodbye. Have a good weekend. Bye.
बिल्कुल शानदार. मैं एक्सपेक्ट नहीं किया था ये.
You thought the stream was over? Well, here's another 2 hours of torture for you. Nya. Okay. This is something new we're doing. Although the stream is going to end on the 100th episode, we're just testing something out. Now, for the next 2 minutes only, Suresh, Cyril, I know you're excited, but can you bring your eyebrows down?
Oh.
No. Oh, wow. Kya baat hai. Chor sala. Now we're going to go through the chat. You don't understand super chats. Suresh and Cyril will go through the chats and choose messages that they want to reply to. But only after Cyril finishes showing you his swelling and finishes tying his hair.
Jose जी, मैं तो reply कर रहा था, लेकिन okay.
Go for it.
What?
Oh, there's
Good
only
night,
one
guys.
message now. Good night, guys.
Rakshit, thank you. Rakshit, bring Cyrus for the 100 stream, please. Cyril Diablo, very good comment. Love you guys.
Please don't end it on 100.
Deepika Singh says, oh, I'm back again. Roshan says, please don't end on 100. Sylvan says, ha ha ha. Cyril says, good night, guys, again. And that's all we have for you all tonight. Thank you
Wow,
so much.
I think everybody left and then we said, hey, we'll read your chats. Izzat
What
ka
conditioner
faluda.
do you use,
Chal, chal,
Errol
okay,
Krasta, who doesn't like you, Jose now says, now Jose wants to read chats. Wow.
Wow.
Aa gaya.
Anyway,
Oh,
love you
oh,
guys.
what do you
love
mean?
you, everybody.
He doesn't
Everybody,
like you.
especially
He doesn't
people
like
said love you.
humans, I think.
Shri says, Eren Yeager. Eren Yeager. You look like a baka.
Okay, bye. This is me signing off today live. Huh?
Suresh, congratulations, Cyril, for 50K on Instagram.
Oh, congratulations.
Finally, that package that you paid for has come in through.
Oh, sir, but I paid for the 5K package. 10 must come.
Priya says it was a good
Guys.
stream. Priya was obviously watching something else. No end 100, says Ultra Xeon. ठीक है. What about doing a live show? Okay, good idea. It was a great stream today, says Roshan. Thank you, Roshan. Errol says, Jose, I love you. I love you too, Errol. Please never end this. This is my only weekend fun activity, Sarvesh. Sarvesh, might I suggest badminton or table? Oh.
देखिए होजे जी, सुरेश का शक्ल देख के आपको पता चला कि उसने साइन
इनको
आउट किया
जाने का
था
है ना?
आधा घंटा पहले ना.
मैं
लेकिन
तो
आपके
हुई नहीं
पास नहीं सुरेश जी रुको, मैं से बात करते. आपको दोस्त को हैंग आउट करने के लिए तो व्हाट्सएप कर सकते.
Okay, ठीक है. I'll call you guys later if you want to hang. If you want to hang out, you'll pick up my calls. Chalo, fine. I'll disconnect the call then.
नहीं
Bye.
नहीं, but होजे जी थैंक यू सो मच. सुरेश जी थैंक यू सो मच.
नहीं, नहीं, तेरी माँ
थैंक
का
यू हरामी चैट. डोंट फॉरगेट टू लाइक, सब्सक्राइब और हिट द बेल आइकॉन. और मुआ सबके लिए लॉट्स ऑफ लव टू यू.
Suresh already left the stream. Matlab he's there, left it. Talia, ladies and gentlemen, Suresh Menon, Mick Hamster, Cyril Diabrio, Shakib Al Hassan. बस एंजॉय वीकेंड. अभी सच्ची में बटन दबाने वाला कुछ बोलना मत बीच में तुम लोग साले.
नहीं बोलेंगे.